We're live. Oh boy, this is scary. Are we actually live? Hold on. That's crazy. One moment, let me get my light here fixed. Alright, it is time. It is time to study. Oh, I'm loud. I know I'm loud. 1 sec. Alright, there we go. Hopefully that's easier on the ears. I know I'm a pretty loud guy. Alright, cool. Yeah, so I very hectic, very out of nowhere, but I need to get some reading in tonight. And I was like, you know what? Let's just stream while we do this. Like, I honestly think that's just the move. So let me go ahead and just say that we are live. I should really make a new channel for this. Live study / immerse / yap / QA stream. All right. Yo. Hey, what's up, Mr. Jones? Years ago, this wasn't announced on your Discord. I guess you just started. I literally just started, and I was just saying, the one, this is out of nowhere, and two, I just posted it in general. So, yeah. I don't know. I just got back home from, like, dinner, and I was like, I had no plans to do this, but I'm going to immerse anyways, so I may as well just stream it and just share it. But yeah, so I was just thinking, get some reading in would be pretty nice. And I also got to finish my Migaku reps for the day, so let me see what's up with that. Let me go ahead and pop in here and see what we got left. Yeah, hopefully you guys having a good weekend so far. Hopefully getting a lot of stuff done, or maybe not much stuff done at all, depending on how you like your weekends to go. Of course, everyone's different. Yeah, I think I have chat open in a window. Do I not? Hello? Awkward. Let's see. I don't know how YouTube works. This app is broken. I saw your anime immersion video, but didn't watch it yet. Haven't watched it yet because I don't watch anime. Was wondering if there's any other way I can immerse other than movies or shows. That's interesting. Yeah, I honestly, I think my anime immersion video applies to really other stuff as well. I just kind of like, for the purposes of it being more searchable, because I did some research, and a lot of people do look up anime stuff, unfortunately, or maybe not unfortunately. So it was just better to title it that. But I totally get where you're coming from. In terms of movies or shows, it depends. Because do you mean like for watching stuff? Because you can definitely read. I love reading. I love reading books. See got all these books behind me. I love immersing in reading content. That's what we're gonna be doing tonight. Actually, I'm gonna pull a book up on the screen. We're gonna be reading through that. So yeah, that's a good one. I made a few videos on choosing reading content, and then also how to immerse in reading stuff. But yeah. Oh yeah, Sayer brings up a good point about YouTube. Yes, there's all kinds of stuff. I mean, YouTube is built to serve all kinds of people, so there's gonna be something on here for you. But yeah. Also, I got a new friend. I'm not sure what to name him yet, but little capybara. So yeah, bro's just hanging out, literally, I guess. That'd be a good addition to the family. I also have Tabo Baba from Dandaran. I'm not really sure how or where to suspend her from yet, but we'll figure that out. Just thought I'd, spice up the place a bit. Anywho, yeah. It was arm day, so absolutely first day back after all the ice. Let's go. Heck yeah. I gotta work out tomorrow. It's been tough. I was grinding, trying to get this week's video uploaded in time, because I wanted to get something out for you guys, and like I gotta combine like 20 hours of sleep this week. So I was gonna hit the gym today, and then I got to the gym and I felt my sleepiness, so I just went on the treadmill. Gonna be squatting tomorrow, so that's gonna be freaking interesting. Yo, Kizio, welcome to the stream, dude. I have a book. It's an N5 learning book. Don't know the brand name because it doesn't say. It's pretty good. Heck yeah. Yeah, you see a lot of people in the immersion community say that textbooks are a waste of time. But I personally don't agree with this. I think it depends on the person. So, like, for me, I was, like, super lost when I was interested in Japanese. Like, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to learn, but I didn't know where to start. And I just happened to have a class in high school that I took. And they walked me through Genki 1 and 2. And I loved that. I loved being told what to do, which sounds kind of weird. But, like, I liked that having that, like, I liked having choices, but not, like, infinite choices. Because that you get overwhelmed. You want to quit because there's so much. So, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, I honestly vibe with textbooks. There are people who absolutely swear they're a waste of time. But I think it depends on the person. Like, if your goal is to just start getting into immersion, then, like, yeah, do it. But I don't think it's like, just because the textbooks aren't your way to go doesn't mean it's not for, you know, everyone. Like, just, I don't know, that's probably not a good way to phrase it, but yeah. How many cards should I mine when sentence mining? Depends. I don't know. Okay, Zio, if you've been mining, like, I don't know how far you are in your Japanese journey, but something I've heard a lot of people say is towards the beginning to limit yourself to, like, 20 cards a day, for example, or like maybe 5 to 10 cards a day. So it's like when you watch an anime episode, like, you focus, you're like, you really listen. You're like, which 1 to 3 words do I really want to mine from this? You get very selective. And I think the way to do that is if you have a frequency list, it tells you how frequent those words are. And you're like, you're looking for the one that's like the most frequent. Or if you see one that's super common and it sounds familiar, you mine that one. There's something wrong with me mentally. I mine every unknown word I see. And if it's not like an I+1 sentence, meaning I know every word but one, I will track that word. So I have like 1,200 words tracked in Migaku right now. But don't do what I do. Please don't. It's bad. My backlog is, yeah, how big is your backlog? 4,100. And at this rate, if I were to stop mining, guys, if I were to stop mining completely, it would take me 164 days to get through my backlog. 164. I've run into Japanese learners who are like, dude, I gotta, like, I can only like immerse or like sentence mine 2 days a week. Like, I'm gonna go through all my new cards. And I'm like, dang, must be nice. Must be nice. And I'm sitting here with my thousands and thousands of cards in my backlog. But c'est la vie. C'est la vie. Yeah. It's unfortunate. But I think honestly, if you average around 5 to 10 cards a day, that's good. If you have some more motivation, maybe 15. But don't go more than that, in my opinion, early on, because you don't want to burn yourself out. If you feel like it's actually manageable, you can add an extra card a day and just keep going up. But yeah, when I first started mining with Migaku, it was so locked in that I made 85 cards in one day. Dang, that's impressive. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I personally found, I'll tell you, I've had days where I've mined 700 cards because I played like a visual novel for like 12 hours. That was my whole day. Kind of sad. Don't tell anyone. But yeah. But there are also days where like I'm out living life. Like I don't know, I'm going to restaurants, hanging out with friends, and I come back and I read something easier for a few hours, and maybe I only mine like, I don't know, 12 words. So yeah, I don't know. It really depends on the person, depends on the content you're reading. But I think overall, when you're kind of earlier on-ish, maybe 10 to 15 words. I would say really focus on, are these words common? Are they useful? Do they look like something I could use in my conversations when I speak later? And prioritize them that way, I'd say. But yeah. Textbook study is a great start when you don't know where to come from. 100%. 100%. It's a small yellow book with a groundhog or something. You might get a textbook. Nice. Okay. What's up, Muddy Tacoma? Welcome to the stream. When I first started mining with Migaku, oh, I've read that. You're 1.5 months into learning Japanese. You 10 new cards a day. Nice. Heck yeah. Congratulations on the 1 month and close to 2 months now. Say you're reading 20 new cards per day per deck and split into listening and reading. So you do 40 cards a day. That's hype. That is insane. Yeah. Dang. That's crazy. Yeah. I'm doing my 25 new a days been semi-manageable. So I'm just sticking with that. It's really fun though. I heard that I should limit myself. So now I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's really, you just need to, like, check in with yourself. Like, that's really all you need to do is, like, confirm. Like, literally ask yourself, am I stressed right now? Like, is this too much for me? Because I didn't do that, and I quit Japanese. I was, like, I felt a little stressed, and I didn't blame it on Japanese. I thought my life was too busy, and I didn't have enough time to study. But really, I had enough time to study. I was just doing it wrong. Instead of immersing, I was grinding Anki cards for, like, hours. I want to watch the stream, but it's 11:13 p.m. for you, and I'm tired as heck. See you in another stream. All right, have a good night. Thanks for hopping in, dude. Hopefully, if you find a textbook you like, if you end up looking. Do you live in Japan? I do not. I wish I did, or at least I wish I had a vacation home there. But as of now, no. I am in America. Good old America. Two cards per deck. Seiya always out here. 2 cards per card. Seiya always out here baffling me with their press. Seems like it works for them. Yeah, I mean, if it works, it works. That's the whole thing. I kind of get bummed when I see like I've seen this not just like in my comment sections, but just like online. Like someone will share their thoughts on how they study Japanese, and then people will like kind of attack them and just be like, this is the way. Don't use textbooks, they're a waste of time. Or, you know, don't study kanji that way. Don't study pitch accent, it's a waste of time. Learn more words, or like vice versa. You have to focus on pitch accent. You have to, or your Japanese will suck. It's like there's no middle ground. I think people don't understand that like something's work for one person and they don't work for the other, and that's like totally like that's just how we are. We're all wired different. Which I'm not targeting anyone in chat here. You guys are all very reasonable and like, I don't know, but yeah, I think I'm going on a tangent. But it's just something like that kind of bothers me is like shutting other people's study methods down. Once again, no one in chat did this. It just reminded me of just like seeing some crazy stuff on like Reddit and like even I think it's like 4chan or whatever. There's like a DJT thread on either 4chan or something, and people were just in there all day like saying the most vulgar things to each other instead of actually studying Japanese, which is so ridiculous to me. But yeah, you're not wrong. But for me, it works because I'm not going to mine, whereas like Sokuri is a reading card, but absolutely for a listening card. Yeah, that's fair. So for now, different our methods are, but they're out here learning, getting better, most importantly, immersing. That is true. Yeah, for every hour you put towards immersing, as long as it's in general well-rounded, you're making progress. So yeah. Yeah, when I first did the Core 2K deck, I had 20 new cards a day that I missed. My reviews just stacked up. I gave up and restarted. Now on 10 cards a day. Yeah. That's good. You're pacing yourself now. But yeah, dang, 20 new cards is impressive. Konbanwa, hello. What's up, Prolox? Welcome to the stream, dude. Hope you're doing good. Jared, let's GeoGuess. All right, fine. We can GeoGuess, and then I'll get into my sentence cards and some reading. Opening r/learn Japanese is a mistake. Seigo says, literally today in the subreddit, there was a thread complaining that everyone needs to learn kanji in isolation. I really want to open this thread and read it. Hold on. Do we do it? I gotta see this. There's no way. Let's see. New. We'll do, yeah. White belt to, okay, hold on. Jido Disho. Read about HP in Japanese. Kanji Kohai project. Oh, hold on. I'll share my screen here in a second. I'm just trying to see. Actually, no, I'll just share right now. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello? What happened? Camera's there. Okay, we're here. Oh, there we go. Okay. So I'll reach out here in a second. I'm just trying to figure out. Is this kanji dot? Okay, bet. Yeah, I'll check it out, Momocha. I'm trying to figure out. Okay. Is this actually? I just need to look up kanji. Yeah, if I don't find it, it's fine. Like, it's totally fine. Let's see. Do today. No, I mean, I can't find it, but that's okay. I'm sure. I believe you. It's just like, man, no. It's gonna be a time waste if I do that. Let me not leak DMs. Just in case. Guys, I swear I'm not hosting a fight club or anything sketchy. Kintama Dorobo. Can we get one that looks like me? Yeah, that's me. That's literally me. All right, let me make sure the framing here looks good as we get into full screen. And then chat. Okay, let me read chat, Momo-chan, and I'll hop in. So I want to make sure I'm not ignoring the wonderful people. My method is to just do Anki, then immerse as long as I can. I do 1 to 3 hours of immersion. Wish I could do more, but I have to listen to English to communicate and function in life. That is so fair, dude. Yeah. Bro, I can't tune in. I've got to go out. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. You're fine. We'll be here for 20 minutes. I bet. Yeah, dude, my freaking English is getting bad. I think I've talked about this. The effects of AJATT. My English is absolutely busted. I was reading a fortune cookie the other day, and it took me a good 2 minutes to understand what it said. It said, "Tomorrow's love will mend and heal." And I turned to my fiance because we were eating Chinese food together, and I was like, why is tomorrow's love like already broken? Like, how do we know it needs to be mended and healed? And she stared at me and she's like, haha, very funny. I was like, what's so funny? And she was like, oh, because I don't know why I have to explain this to you guys. I don't, but I realized it meant that tomorrow's love will mend and heal me or something. And I was like, dude, I had to like put my head in my hands for a good like solid 2 minutes. Like that was so bad. My English is like just so bad. Yeah. I started a full immersion method since my trip to Japan November last year. After doing Duolingo, not getting much progress. Now I'm so far ahead, probably well into N4 and so on N3. Heck yeah, that is so good. That is so good. Happy for you. All right. Let's see here. We need the Alkokuban. Alban. Dude, I don't even, I forget the wait. I mean, oh, I see. It's Tokyo 23 wards. Okay. Oh, I know where this is. No, I don't. Oh. Ah, I've been here. Wait, have I? Yo. And then that. This is compass. Okay, this is north. Hey, I just watched your video on Immersion not too long ago. Let's go. Konnichiwa, Nikolai Steru. Welcome to the stream. There's a huge park here. Facing north, we got this thing. Okay, I think. I want to say it's. I'm so washed. I'm such a chud. Turn your game into Japanese. Oh, is it? Oh, dude. Okay, yeah, you're right. Let me do that. Yo. Oh, can I not change it in game? Do I have to wait? I might have to wait. Oopsies. Wait. Okay, if you tell me where the option is, or unless we have to just do it next round. You know, we're just throwing it in this area. Oh, are you trying to get super specific, aren't you? Look at you moving your little mouse. You freaking nerd! Hello, Steam. Jared is I, the fellow W, the fellow with the soul kanji Bjorn's Discord. A pleasure to catch you on stream. What's up, dude? Nice to see you here. Yeah, I remember our chats. It's nice to catch you in the stream as well. Hope you're doing good. Do you think learning to read Japanese is necessary for a beginner? Right now I'm focusing on my listening comprehension, but don't know if I should put some time into learning reading, such as kanji, katakana. I mean, I think at the end of the day, it is an important skill to develop if you want to have full working, like if you want to have a full ability to like work and use the language, then like, yeah, but I don't know. Depends. Like, what are your long-term goals with Japanese? Like, are you trying to get near native fluency? Do you want to just talk to people, or is your main purpose to enjoy media? Because I know some people who are locked in on Japanese, but it's only so they can consume stuff. And I was like, do you ever want to go to Japan? And they're like, no, I just like consuming content. And I was like, dang, okay. Like, that's to each their own, I guess. But yeah. But yes. Yeah, like, yeah, long story short, you do have to learn how to read. But also some people, like, I don't know. To an extent. You don't have to, like, get perfect reading. But I think there is a... Oh, no, I'm looking all the way here. Dude, what the heck? Dude, I'm out here trying to fold my back right now. What is this? Oh my god. Alright, let's look a little more. I don't think we're gonna get this. There's a huge bridge. Wait, I think I've driven through here. There's Akatsuka. Oh, wait a minute. So I'm also saying I know Bro's watching my stream too. Well, I've literally driven here. Wait. Hold on. I've literally driven here. Oh gosh, this is gonna bother me. This is gonna bother me so much. I was literally here, bro. Oh, where is it? Oh my god, this is gonna bother me so much. Wait, hold on. Okay, cause there's Saitama, but that's up. Oh my gosh, this is gonna bother me so much. Alright, we'll just ballpark it. Alright, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I was a little closer. I hope that was a soul con she was thinking Ussie. Oh, nice. We're doing Google Street View. Yeah, I forgot to put my game in Japanese. I'll change it next round. But yeah, we are doing Japanese GeoGuessr. I wonder where this is. Oh, I've been to the mall. They have really good. It's like a tonkatsu place, I think. Is it there? Oh, it's somewhere else. The steak. It's like my first trip to Japan. I think it was here. Yeah, they have good katsu. All right, this is gonna. I know where the place is, but I get on. You can't change the language in the game. That's what I thought. Okay, you get on a train and then you just go to the mall. Other than that, we can go out here. All right, Gatharia, Fukagawa. SMH Immersion. I know. This is actually a cool area though. This is nostalgic though. Yeah, I've been here multiple times, like throughout my life. This is so crazy. But I can't tell you where in Tokyo it is. You do? Okay, yeah. I remember getting in the habit because we did do the speed runs a while back. Yeah, I'm gonna venture out a little bit. Oh, I see an Alban. Whatever. Yo, that's not what I wanted though. Jared flexing on us brokies? What do you mean? What do you mean flexing? What am I flexing exactly? I'm very poor. Oh, you're talking about me just going to Japan so much? Well, I had to work for it also. Like, I think in high school, my parents paid for it, and I was very fortunate for that. Because, yeah, I don't know. I was really lucky they did that. But in college, when I went, I was a full-time student. I was putting in 30-hour work weeks at a Mitsuwa in town. So I bet I met Seiyo at some point. But I don't know if Bro would have recognized me. I was a bit different back then. All right, I'm actually just washed. We're venturing out too much. Let's see. I feel like this is facing east, no? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. All right. Uniqlo, dude. Oh my gosh. I don't even. Oh, there's an Alban. I'm probably not even saying it right. I forgot what we call it. Great, thank you. Yeah, that helps. Oh, it's oh, hold on. Where is that again? Where is that? Dude, I'm so bad at this. Where is it? Dude, I'm actually gonna be so sad when I don't find out where this beautiful little shopping. Okay. Yeah, I'll just throw it there. I'm washed. I'm so washed. All right. Yeah. You know what? That was very lucky. Very lucky. I was just trying to find you know, no, it's fine. It's fine. Azabu? No, that's fair. I'm acting like I know what you're talking about, but I don't. I have no idea. Ah, interesting. Okay, hold on. I need to get so lucky here. Oh. Yo. Okay. This is good. Let's see what the stores are around here. Hold on. Oh, it's just a residential district, really. There's nothing? Oh, wait, what is this? Wait, Junomi? No, hold on. Is this? Yeah, this is June, right? Junomi, Junoaji. If we go far down enough, it should. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, hold on. What is this though? Is this what I think it is? Oh, and then we're back on the we're on the highway. Oh, there's a store here. Okay, and that's on the. All right, so if we're driving this way, I think this is going out of town. This seems to be going in. So I'm gonna assume on the right here we would see a certain place. We've got some time to look along it though, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Well, it's close to a. What is this? Hold on. This is close to. Dude, this is like. We're kind of close. All right, this just turns into a different. So I'm not even on the right track anymore. Dude. Shunoaji. Okay. Thank you. You guys are so good at Japanese. I hope one day I can be as good as you guys. Be as cracked. I kind of want to go in this area. I'm feeling like this is. Although, oh wait, no. What? Oh wait. Okay, hold on. Because there's this long strip of residential. I didn't really see much other than that. Is this also, this just kind of stops being that street. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to lock in, I guess. And I already know Momo, which I was like, pretty much knows where it is, I'm assuming. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go around here. My final guess. Oh, bro, you're cracked. Oh, I whiffed so hard. No, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm washed. Oh, where is this? Hey, what side is it on though? This is most importantly. Dude, wait. Can I find it? Yeah. Hold on. No way you're doing this to me. Dude. Am I actually blanking? Hold on. I don't know where it is. How did I forget where it is? That's so rough. Yes, please show me. Bro. I'm so Dekinai. Oh, it's just below. It's below the palace. That's right. Oh my god. No, I am so washed. All right, let me reach out. GG's, bro. GG's. My goal is to move to Japan in the next 5 years. I know I have to learn to read at some point, but I wonder if it's worth learning now and sacrifice some listening time. Honestly, yeah. I would say reading is where you make the most gains in the sense of like growing your vocabulary. At least I think so. It's very information dense. Like it is just one of the best ways, best context to gain more words. And if you learn how to listen to Japanese and what it sounds like, you'll be able to pick up, if you know those words well enough, you will be able to pick up on them like in your listening immersion too. But you are right. There does need to be a balance for sure. You can't just like full send reading and then go into listening expecting to know everything. Yeah. So, I don't know. Yeah. Reading will expand your exposure to points that listening won't always come from. That is also very true. If you're doing Anki, you'll literally learn to read anyway. Yeah, very true. You do Anki every day. Heck yeah. It's all about how much you want to do, but if you have a goal, may as well do your best to get there. 100%. Yeah. You can't change. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let me change my language. Hold on. Huh? Hold on. Do I have to leave the party? What? Bro. Settings. Hello? Alright, hold on. I gotta leave for a sec. I think. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Nihongo. Nihongo. Oh, say my name for me. How wonderful. That's good. I feel like deep down I'm a Japanese woman, so this is fine. Failed my 100-hour reading challenge for January. Got pretty close. 82 hours. That's still cracked, dude. That's amazing. To be fair, I suck at some katakana because it's not as common. I often just forget what the same katakana sounds like and just remember the word. I'm like, honestly, I'm the same way. I'm honestly the same way. Are you setting metas and DMs? Look for signs like these. Agreement says a town, usually the ward name. Bold of you to assume that I know where all of the towns and wards are. But thank you. That is actually a base tip. Okay, bet. Thank you. Lol, I jest. I'm sure if I stayed it for a few months, I'd be able to go too. Just want to be better at the language first. No, that's fair. Yeah, if you want to like get your bang for your buck. It's really just the difference between tsu, sol, and shi. Wait, sol, wait, sol, 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 shi. Wait. Am I reading those wrong? Yo. No, I think that's Wait. Let me cover. No, that's sol. And then and then she. I think. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Yeah, those always confuse me. That's crazy. Exposure does help. Nosoma miso. That's fair. Yeah, just try writing common JP words. And hiragana katakana can be good in a few weeks for sure. Have you ever been to Osaka or just Tokyo? So which you prefer? Dude, I've been all over Japan, not gonna lie. I prefer Tokyo. I think Osaka's cool. They have really great takoyaki. Dotonbori is really cool. Like that strip with like the Running Man and all the lights and the restaurants. But like, I don't know. There is more to do in Tokyo. I think more than both those cities, I just prefer going out to the Inaka or like going to smaller towns like Kawakuchiko or just out to like Morioka and Tohoku because my host family's up there. Because it's smaller, you don't see as much gaijin. So it's not even the gaijin thing. Like I don't have anything against gaijin, but it's more like the over tourism. You know, if you go out to those less popular places, yeah, if you go to those less popular places, I mean, you kind of get a more legitimate experience of Japan in a sense. You don't feel like you're on a tour with a bunch of other, foreigners, I guess. But that's just me. But if I had to choose between Osaka and Tokyo, probably Tokyo. Or change your lane. Yes, change. What's up, J-Bro? What's up, Angel of Death? What's up, bro? How you doing? Ubineko's JP stream when, Mr. Streamer? Bro, I'm not playing that on stream. You have good, I don't know if I should say good taste. That is a very interesting pick, but I don't think YouTube would be very happy if I streamed that. I appreciate the recommendation though, and I'm not trying to shoot it down. I just maybe that might be a Discord kind of stream, you know. Just my thoughts though, just my 2 cents. I don't know though. Oh, come on. Was this the chain that does the thing though? Hold on. Let me join your Discord real quick. Do it. Hop in the Discord. 100%. Momocha, do you want me to hop in VC? Are you in VC still? We can yap if you want. If you want to entertain. Snuck. Why am I reading that? That's not gonna help me. I was like ruminating about the katakana. Snuck. Where could this be? That's actually like useless information, by the way. Oh my gosh, I'm so decky die. Oh wait. Dude, I want. There's something useful in that pole there. Oh, I can't do it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, we're so washed. We're actually cooked. Momocha is literally. I bet bro is like circling like a hawk on where it's at right now already. I'm cooked. Banana. That's I have to go there now. That's absolutely. Oh, that's a artsy way of writing banana. Let's see. I will re-chat here in a second. I just want to try to get a better idea where the heck. Have I walked through here before? No. I walked through park that looks like this, but it was gravel on the floor. It was like literally all gravel. It was the weirdest thing. The thing about Tokyo, dude, is like it doesn't all look this. Oh wait. Wait. Is this the buildings I think it is? Hold on. Is this what I think it is? Could it be? I'm sorry. I don't know why I zoomed in the massage place. I've not been there. I've not gotten a massage. Oh yes, this helps me. If only I knew where that. If only I knew where that is. No. I can read some kanji, but this is absolutely diabolical. I don't think, even if this was in English, I would not be able to find it. Oh, no. There's so many cities. Why are there so many cities in Japan? Why can't it be more like America where everything's flat and spread out, guys? What is this? This is ridiculous. Yeah, Momocha, not gonna lie, pretty cooked right now. I might just need to lock in on nothing. Just don't even cast a vote. Don't even guess. Shinsanpe. Well, like I know what the name of the place is that we're at, but I don't know where. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, like I know where we are, but I don't know where it is on the map, you know? Why is this so big? Should I just do a Migaku deck for little city names here in Tokyo? Yeah, this is completely filtering me. I'm just gonna go somewhere. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry, Momocha. I'm just gonna guess it. Oh no. Bro already found it. Oh, you know what? Props to you, bro. Props to you. Oh my gosh. Dude. Alright. Train station. Oh, we gotta be a little speedy on this one. Can we get a more HD shot of like... Hold on. Bro? Oh! Let's go. You just gotta send it. Oh, you were oh, it's right under the crossing. Brother, no way. Alright, where are we at here? What is this? 明るく元気な人、募集. Okay. Good for them. I'm not gonna work there. And we got a big sign here. Let's see. Okay. We can work with this. Oh, it is right there. We can definitely work with this. But it's a bit further, isn't it? I'm trying to remember exactly. Dude, there's no way I'm struggling to find this right now. Let me just Google something really quick, guys. I'm kidding. A friend who lives in this area. Doesn't really help me though. Dude, I wish I lived in Japan. I would literally have a better feel of where everything is. Oh my god. Why am I struggling so much? I'm not even in Tokyo anymore. Maybe we gotta just zoom in here a bit more. Like, that's cool. I know where all these are. Okay, it's not even in that direction. Yeah, it's fine. I'm completely wrong place, by the way. Yep. That bothers me. I should know it was further east sorry, west. I knew it was like far out from the city, just didn't know which side. Dang it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh well. Dude, it sucks. I knew that I just couldn't find it on the freaking map. I'm actually so dicky now. Alright, let's see. If only I knew where all this stuff was. Dude, Tokyo's freaking huge, man. This looks like... Trying to think if I recognize anything here. Oh. Oh. But is this... Oh, no, this is... Okay, hold on. This is where it branches off here. I want to say that's it. And is that not it? I'm just going to send it. Oh, you're trying to get perfect, you nerd. Oh my gosh. Bro. It's not that serious. It's not. Why? You're killing me, bro. You're killing me. That's it. Absolutely. I mean, good job. Congrats. That is impressive. But gosh, darn it. That's so insane to me. So this is okay. So we know that that is owned by them, and that is yeah. I'm not gonna say too much because my boy's watching. Bro's cheating. I say he's cheating, like, but I'm actually way worse than him. So he actually probably loses if he watches me. Because I'm just going to throw him off. He's going to doubt himself. Or maybe not. Bro doesn't even trust me, probably. This is an interesting looking part of... This doesn't even look like Tokyo. This is interesting. A little local... Oh, that's cool. Okay. This seems to be near the... Can't tell if this is near the water or not. I don't think it is. Seems like a lot of empty space, though. Can we get up? Can we get up there? No, we can't because that's a little train track. Man, Japan is so cool. I love Japan. Oh, wait, is this the... Oh, wait. Is this where I think it is? No. All bridges just look the same. Wait. Bro. Bro! Why are you doing this to me? Oh my gosh. Bro, doxing skits is crazy. What are y'all talking about? Oh my gosh. We could dox skits right now. I know nothing about the guy. Oh, I can't compete against this dude. Bro is absolutely too cracked. Too Dekiru. Man. Ah, Chikan. Very important word to know, by the way. Oh, Sakura. Dude, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Do I know what this is? No. We're not even gonna bother. We're gonna keep looking. Oh wait. No, I see the thing. I need to go look at the thing. No. R.I.P. Actually, oh, it says R.I.8. Oh, that's a cage. That actually that cave on. Wait, hold on. This might be useful. Bro, why are we hiding? Why are we hiding useful information? I'm just trying to dox. Very healthy thing to do, by the way. Man, old people walking around Japan seem to have their stuff together. They seem so chill. They must be really content with life. I envy that. That's what I want. Just want to hunch my back and walk the streets of Tokyo. Is that too much to ask? Sometimes, guys, I feel like I'm an old Japanese man. I'm kidding. Like, yeah, I get this. I get that. But it doesn't really help me in the sense that I am geographically challenged. So we're pretty much just cooked here. Unless I throw a guess out to put Momo-cha. Put some pressure on Momo-cha, but I don't think we're getting it. I'd have to get really lucky here. I'll wait for a bit longer. Bro, I like Momo-cha, I like how you're like you don't have to rush, and then bro will lock in an answer sometimes within just like less than a minute or a little over a minute. And then I'm washed. And then I'm washed from that point. Yeah, this is definitely Japan, I think. This is probably Japan. Dude. Yeah, this looks like probably somewhere in Tokyo. Maybe. This is tough. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's got the, you know, the thing, the meta with the bars on the pole, guys. This means that we are in Japan. Other than that, I don't know. Definitely Japan, yes, right? Yeah, that's my guess. I don't know. Might be wrong though. Given my track record, we might be in a completely different country. You know we're not supposed to be. All right, bro. You ain't gotta do all that. You ain't gotta do all that to me. You ain't gotta do all that. No way. Oh my gosh, destroyed again. Dang, bro, thought it was Mexico. I know, right? I've been absolutely cooked. You know, we could go outside of Tokyo if you want to spice things up, or are you too scared? Are you too scared? Maybe you're scared. Wrong corner. All right. All right. Yeah. Oh, woe is me. Oh no. Woe is, yeah, dude, you're so bad. You're so bad. Can't believe you got the wrong freaking corner, dude. I got the wrong corner of the whole city. So you're doing better than me. All right, let me catch up on chat for a sec. Having less words isn't a drawback. You should be learning words in context once you've built your foundation. Anyway, that is true. Core 2K is 100% still a good choice and not a bad place to start either. I agree. How many words does it take to count as a foundation? Yeah, 1K is a solid foundation. You're going to be Dickery like every Jared viewer is going to be one day. For sure, for sure. Everyone who watches Mata Jared and subscribes and keeps up with the videos, you're already on the right track to becoming fluent. He's cracked. I know, bro is actually cracked. Can you imagine, Momocha, if you put all the time you put into ever touching GeoGuessr into Japanese? I don't even know. How many hours have you put into GeoGuessr total? Of course, you get immersion in grammar too, but sometimes having basic understanding of stuff can make it easier to digest. Just saying, streaming, you ready for me to start? I am ready. I'm ready, dude. Let's do it. Yeah, bro, what do you run the ones? I don't know. 10 new words a day. Heck yeah. What's your favorite game ever? Shoot. Probably Dishonored 1. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dishonored 1 is good. I also liked Yakuza. Was it Kiwami? I think Kiwami 2 is pretty... Well... Oh, that's so tough, dude. I love the whole Yakuza series. The entire Yakuza series is correct. You being streamed, by the way, during games? Nice. Jared, the new Trenton? Whatever happened to him anyway? I would not say I'm the new Trenton. Dude, that guy makes base content. He is alive. I don't know how much I can divulge about that. But I know bro's well. Bro is chilling. Don't say that to me, bro. I subbed last week when one of your streams popped up on my feed. Let's go. So you're basically fluent in Japanese is what I'm hearing. You're basically fluent in Japanese. Okay, so this is definitely Japan. So we've already narrowed it down. It's been on for like a year now. Yeah, bro is just locked in. Yeah. Is this Kaki? That's Kaki, right? I'm not tripping. Or are those oranges? Those have to be Kaki. Mandarin. Orangey. Say it with me, guys. Orangey. Yeah. Dishonored JP stream would be crazy. Yeah, I want to I'm doing an output arc next year. Starting next year, output arc, and I want to make I don't know if I should do a second channel or if I should just do a playlist here, but I want to make like if I do another channel, it's just going to be called Jared Channel, and then I'm just going to do gaming videos, let's plays in Japanese, both by myself and also with some of you guys who are also wanting to practice output. I think it'd be good, be fun. Oh shoot, I know where this is. Yeah, this is this is over in Japan. Hold on, let me not be that guy. Let me not. Wait. This looks kind of tropical though. Does it not? No, this can't be. This can't be in Wawa, in Okinawa. No. Is this the Inaka, dude? This is the Inaka. This is the Kata Inaka. This is the oh, there's another word I saw recently for Inaka, but it's like it's pretty different. I think it has rice field in it. No, you don't. I'm not gonna remember it. I think it had the kanji for far away and rice. I think it was in the other order though. Guys, this is the Arashiyama bamboo forest in Kyoto. Imagine. No, it's definitely not. This is in the middle of nowhere, dude. Oh wait, there's cemetery up there. That's not gonna help me, but incoming guest from Momocha here in a few seconds. By the way, guys, I can feel it. There's like a tingling sensation in my bones. This guy is absolutely dialed, and here I am. Budo, so helpful. Let's go, dude. That's funny. So helpful. Oh my gosh. Dude, yeah, this is tough. All right, if we look at the power lines, guys, you can actually see that there's a box here. And if we go down even further, how did you know it was Kyushu? What? No. That had to be. What did you do? What meta did you use, bro? That's actually crazy. There's like nothing to go off here. The town up there. We're just gonna go. It's a race against the clock. Let's see what's up here. Oh, it looks Japanese. I have to remember. Oh, this is near. I think this is also Kyushu. According to my I don't know, my sixth sense, my spidey sense. Hold on, let me actually do my due diligence. I almost guessed Russia, dude. Oh my god, that would have been so washed. No, dude. Wrong side. Yo. Bro's just taking pictures and asking ChatGPT. No, but I've talked metas with Momocha. This dude is legitimately cracked. Like, bro's actually, he knows what he's doing. Unfortunately for me, this guy's actually cracked. I can verify that. Like, bro is not cheating. Higashi Yuri. Whoa. What an interesting name. Jingugi. Jinguji. Kakunodate. Okay. Oh, wait, let me look at the numbers. Yeah. That's a lot. Playing Japanese yoga or listening to Japanese podcast sounds like a vibe. 100%. So I know the numbers actually start they start low towards the north. In general. Is this even Japan anymore? It is. Guys, I promise I'm not that washed. We're really just speed scanning for like the interstate or the highway numbers here. Might dip it a bit to Immerse, but been fun stream, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I hope Immersion goes well. It's nice getting to talk to you. I'm glad you got to pull up. That is awesome. And I hope life treats you well. That you have a good night or day or morning or afternoon, wherever you are. But yeah, always good to meet new people. I know we've already talked a bit before, but yeah. Likewise, good sir. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, 103. Oh, 104. And we're looking for 105. Now, they're all not always next to each other. But this seems kind of promising. I'm also just coping, I think. I think that's the issue. I'm on pure copium right now. Momocha definitely found it already. He's just waiting. Oh, it was 195. Ah, I thought that was it. So there's 103, 104, and 102. Where's 105? Or 13. Oh, there's 105. So just follow this till we find 13. There's 38, 60. And now I lost 105. $11. If you blink, you'll miss it. 261. Oh, here we go. 13. And the intersection's up ahead. And we're on 105. So we're either down here. There's a gas station, though. It's on the... Hold on. That can't be it. 7-Eleven. We're going here. You know what? I was still close. I was still close. Let's go. Let's go. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Man, I thought I had a leg up on you, man. Oh, man, that's rough. I'm telling you guys, I'm just Deki Nai. 2 Deki Nai for this stuff, man. All right. Hello from Japan. Hello from the middle of nowhere in America. Missed by a block. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, you're so bad. You're so bad at the game. How could you miss by an entire block? Be more like me and miss by an entire mountain. Come on, dude. Do better. Oh, my gosh. Sasaya. Nihon. Okay. Kokoro tsunagu. Wow. So amusing. So influential. Okay, we're definitely okay, guys. So look, here's a meta. See that trash can looking thing? And then look up here. You can see there's 3. There's like the bar thing here that like crosses over and it's supported. This is a real meta. I don't remember what it means, but it is a meta to help find where we are. I wonder if there's a highway over here. This looks like it leads out somewhere. Watch it be a dead end. What is being censored here? Oh my gosh. The whole building just censored. Oh, that's pretty. You know what? I'm just going to take a wild guess because this looks like somewhere. But it's more like from here. You know what? I'm going to try. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling real good. Come on. Come on. Ooh. Back. Had to start the dishwasher. Welcome back. All right. All right, let's see. This is Japan. There's a big sign here. What does it say? All night. Okay. I see signage. Let's go look at the signs. Togo. Oh, isn't it Family? No, it's Family Mart. The Family Mart writes like the I guess it's really useful in Tokyo. They write the ward number and the chome on the front. We're really going all the way down here for I'm just skipping past everything. This is bad, but I think it's what we have to do. Is that a parking sign or is that a blue? Bro, oh my gosh, we're so washed. We're so cooked. I literally fell off. I actually fell off. This is terrible. There's no winning this. Wait. Oh. Oh. Okay. 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 No. 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 Guys, we're cooking. Wait, where was that again? Oh, okay. Here we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. 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 Let's look. Okay. Hold on. Wait, we might have this in the bag. Wait, we might be back. I say that. Where would that be? Dude, I already know. Momo figured out where it is. And bro is just trying to find the exact street. I'm just trying to find Midoriku. But where? Whatever. Well, we'll mark here for now, and let's look a bit more, and then we'll lock in an actual vote if I can figure out like a street number or something, dude. Anything really. Is there? I just maybe there's a sign here. I need a blue sign, guys. Oh, there we go. That's got to be one. No, that's too tiny. What is this? Oh, no, it is. Cool. 56. Oh, my brother goes to college near here. Here. Where's Toyota? Toyota's up here, isn't it? Oh, no, Toyota's here. So there's somewhere here. All right, guys. And then if we go to our original position, we're all the way over here. And I think Kyoraku. Probably somewhere over. Dude. We're near Sakura not Sakura, Midoriku. But where exactly is the question? Let's look around. Or not. We might be cooked. So I'm going south right now, so I'm north. Trying to think. I'm trying to think. This is rough. I know I did not go that far though. Midoriku. I bet it's popped up on the screen so many times. Yeah, bro's trying to like actually find the perfect spot. You know what? Hold on. I'm like locked in. I like to tell myself I'm locked in, but am I really? Unlock your inner rain bolt. You're so right, dude. I'm just gonna go here. We're just gonna go here. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah, bro actually... No. Bro found it. Bro's gonna get a way better score than me. Like, absolutely. Oh, shoot. Okay, he took 18 points off his health. Dude, this is so ridiculous. This is so ridiculous. Okay. Oh, what the heck, dude? What the heck is this? Okay. Surely. Wait, I've been here. No, I'm just kidding. I've not been here. There's no way. I've done 2 road trips in Japan, like really long ones. But this is not. Oh, shoot. I recognize this name, but I don't know where it is. Hold on. Okay. I think it's well, it's obviously an island, right? First of all. I think 55 runs through Tokyo, no? Dude, my brain is starting to hurt. I really should know where this is. I really should know where this is. I wonder if Joseph thinks RTK is a good idea. It was considering doing OG AJATT type of deal. Oh. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I have mixed feelings. I did RTK all the way through. I even had physical flashcards for it, and still, yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Because I think that I was able to. It helped me be able to, you know, differentiate kanji between each other for sure, on that level. But I still think, like, all that time, all the hours I put in, like after a little bit, I think since I did a little bit of RTK. Once, like, I think when I was like a third through, I was able to differentiate pretty much any kanji I saw. It was really easy to at least pick apart the pieces. I still didn't know what they meant, but like I wasn't mixing stuff up anymore. So I don't know though. I think there's diminishing returns eventually, especially since you're learning what a kanji means, but not really what how to read it. You know, even like some of the jukugo, like when you put kanji together, it's not always intuitive. Like, sometimes you're just going to have, like, the weirdest word and the weirdest kanji, and it doesn't even make sense why that it has the meaning it does. So, I don't know. I think it's worth it if you're struggling to, you know, with differentiating kanji between each other, but beyond that, for me, I didn't really have much use. I'd much rather just spend all of those, you know, hundreds of hours or dozens of hours, however many hours it took, just immersing and, like, just focusing on picking stuff up in immersion. Because I already had a baseline at that point, like a solid foundation of kanji knowledge to an extent. But, yeah, I don't know. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'm looking for 55. I feel like I saw up here earlier on, but I might be mistaken. Do we just throw one up on the board randomly? Just immerse, bro. Literally just immerse, bro. This is true. This is the advice that, I mean, it is true. You just have some people who say it and then like they dip, and then you're like, how do I immerse? What do I do? And then that's just it. All they give you is just immerse, bro. I do think there are. I don't think there's any right way to immerse, and you know, I don't think there's one single wrong way, but I think there's multiple right ways and multiple wrong ways for sure. It's going to vary person to person, 100%. Dude, I'm struggling here. I might just throw my hands up. All right, you know what? We're just going to throw one on here to mess with our boy. I think it's somewhere in this area. Oh, screw off. Bro's going to get it. Bro's going to get it. Oh, my God. Bro got it. Bro got it. Ah, no, no, bro, I'm actually cooked. Yeah, sorry, I just lost. I sound like Freddy Fazbear. RRTK, GG's, bro. RRTK is good. Better, I'd say, recognizing reading the kanji, because RDK, like, I literally learned how to write all of the Joyo kanji, and now I don't know how. I can only write like 100 kanji maybe, but I can read pretty much all the Joyo kanji and then some, and some Jimeyo kanji, but like, man, I hate Jimeyo kanji. I hate name kanji. Those things are evil, dude, evil. Especially when there's kanji variations that have the same meaning but are just written differently and have more strokes because it's pretty, and it's like. It's cool for the names. I get it. And also the kira namer, like people's names are read one way, but the kanji don't even have that reading. I'm like, don't get me started on names, bro. But yeah, skimming is good. I mean, to an extent, you know, it depends on how in depth you're skimming, I guess. I mean, skimming is by nature not super in depth, but yeah, RRTK is a nice way because then you kind of learn how to pick up on the kanji by just seeing it, which is what you're doing. When you read, you're just going to see the kanji. It's not like your book's going to ask you to write the kanji, you know? But yeah. All right. GG's, bro. I am going to rep out some Migaku flashcards. I think we got to do it. Yeah, but yeah. Let me check on chat here real quick, and then we'll get into some flashcards, because I do want to make this a semi-productive stream for myself and everyone. Watching Godzilla movies and counting and studying is the greatest feeling I've had in recent memory. That is amazing, dude. Just brute force, bro. Yeah, for sure. That was fun. That was fun. I'm glad it was probably more fun for you than it was for me because I was getting destroyed. But nonetheless, I did have fun. It made me realize I need to lock in and go to Japan more and actually be more mentally aware of the geography there. Oh yeah, I was thinking about a lazy kanji approach. I saw this kanji damage deck and thought about doing it as fast as possible. 100% focusing on immersion though. Nice, nice, nice. Heck yeah. What's the upside of Migaku instead of Anki? Yeah, so the upside of Migaku is that if you go through my link, migaku.com/jareddesu, I get money. I'm just kidding. I mean, I do. That's not the plus though. I mean, it's a plus. I mean, I like money. Who doesn't? But overall, like actually feature-wise, if you get Yomi-chan and Anki set up and you can mine from there, and like ASB player, for example, get that hooked up to Anki to, you know, mine from stuff you're watching, then like, that's great. Free setup. I had that setup. It actually, I don't know if, let me switch my camera here. Hold on. That's how I got this certificate here for N2. Passed it completely for free, right? Migaku's paid, right? Money is good. Yeah, that's mainly the main plus. As I get money in my pockets, you guys get, you know, a tool that takes ASB player, Yomi-chan, and Anki and combines it all into one for like, I think it's $11 a month. But yeah, I honestly would say like, if Anki's working for you and you're able to mine stuff for free, don't waste your money. And I hope no one from Migaku as well. I mean, maybe they are. It's fine. I just want to be honest. Like, I'm not trying to grab anyone's money. But if you have a free setup that works for you and you're able to pick out content you like and you find it useful, you've got your websites, you've got your anime, you've got your dramas, you've got your subtitles. Keep doing that. Like, seriously. If you've got something that's work, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Migaku for me, like, it's straightforward. Are there some things that I'd like them to fix? Yes. The reader feature that's in early access definitely has a few things that need addressing. With Migaku, you can only mine from watch content on, like, officially on like Netflix and YouTube and Disney Plus and other things, but you can import subtitle files, which is really nice. It's just a little bit of a hiccup, but I mean, honestly, yeah, I don't know about the SRS and the FSRS. I don't think Migaku uses FSRS. It's SRS, but it's a slightly different one from Anki's, I think. I mean, I'll review some flashcards now. You'll see what it looks like, see what you can do. The only benefits I see is that it's integrated with AI, and I know it's like, oh, AI, everything's it's AI. But what you can do is, if you don't know what a word means, you can press a button to get an explanation, either in Japanese or English. You can actually modify the prompt. You can also have it translate the sentence for you and also break it down for you, which I found pretty cool. And then you can also have it search the internet for images automatically, and it'll put it in your flashcard. But yeah. Did you go through the infamous monolingual transition? I did. But to this day, I mix my definitions in Japanese or English. So it depends. I think I've had this conversation with some people in this chat and in Discord, and I've heard it online. Is like, let's say that we had the word for, I'm trying to think of a really good one. Let's see. Let's say Japanese didn't have a loan word for like ibuprofen, right? Yeah, or depression. Depression, they don't actually have one for antidepressant medication, right? I saw it. I was playing Project Zomboid. Based game, by the way. Based game. Project Zomboid, and like antidepressants, or I think it was sleeping pills maybe. Like, yeah, it has kanji. But anyways, imagine trying to read the definition for that. Versus just like, if you already know it in English, if you read it in English and you have like a picture, you know what it means, and you can spend so much less time trying to wrap your head around like the Japanese words and definition, and you just know what it is, and you can move on and like focus on other words. That's like the plus, right? To using English. I still use English. I don't think you know. Yeah, you're getting reading immersion when you read the Japanese definitions, but like at the end of the day, bro, like I don't know, you're learning more words at a pace, regardless of whether or not the definitions are in Japanese or English. So I don't know. For me, I have made a monolingual transition. I do have a lot of Japanese definitions, but I mean, honestly, I have like full scent, and I'm fine with that. Like, I still am picking up words pretty good. Project Zomboid, dude, it's a great game. So it's basically Anki Plus, but you get money. Yes, and you guys can get a extra month for free on me when you go to migaku.com/jareddesu. Yeah, this stream is not sponsored, and you guys don't have to. But yeah, Anki only uses FSRS if you set it up. I'm pretty sure. Interesting. Okay. Dang. Try to read the definition for liquid. 一定の体積を持つが、一定の形のない、流動性質。I hope I read that right. Yeah, that's so weird. Like I understand it, but like just meant so little to me when I was doing monolingual transition. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could see it. But yeah, it's like if I had to do that and like stop a little bit every time, like think about the definition, like it's good you're getting reading input, but also like I'd rather just keep on immersing or like keep repping the cards, but I don't know. Let me scroll up to see if I missed any chats. Are you winning, son? I absolutely lost. I absolutely ate booty. But you say you want to do AJATT, but with family and friends, it's just not viable for me. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I say that I AJATT, and I do to an extent, but it's not like every waking moment of my life is Japanese, right? I have to edit videos, I have to record stuff. I have a job. I have to have meetings in English. I have friends who don't even study Japanese. They might know konnichiwa and roku nana, but that's it, right? So, you know, it's important to have a social life though as a human. Like I think it's, you know, we all crave that connection of some sort, you know, some form. For some of us, online friendships with people in Japan or just other people in general are fine, and other of us, we live with our families, we have, you know, people to talk to, meet up with. It's totally fine. Just kind of depends on your life situations. Also, I think AJATting is kind of depressing. Like, not like it's not like I pity people who do it. It's just more like, you know, it can be very isolating and rewarding. So really, for me though, like personally, like if I were to actually lock myself in and read for hours and hours a day, the idea of it sounds nice, but I'm sure in practice it would be very, very lonely. But that's why I have you guys. We have a Discord. Everyone, that was really depressing. Sorry for the sudden segue. Go to the link in the description if you haven't already. Join our Discord. Come yap with us. Come immerse with us. Come become Dekiru with us. And as always, leave a like on this live stream if it's helping you. It'll push it out to more people, and we can grow our community, our cult of AJATters. But yeah. Damare. Roku nana. Ma, good. Heck yeah. AJATT is life. Be AJATT. Edit videos in Japanese. Get rid of those friends, Jared. You're so right. You're so right, dude. You're so right. Am I late? I just joined. You are not late. We haven't even studied yet. I was playing Japanese GeoGuessr with my boy Momo-chan stream. What is the monolingual transition? The monolingual transition is where instead of making flashcards for Japanese and in sentence mining, and instead of having the definitions in English or your native language, you put the definitions in Japanese. Because usually, I say usually because this is like the optimal case, right? If you have a word, like in any language, and you have the definition should use simpler words to describe the idea behind that word. But that doesn't always happen. Or it does, but the definition is so abstract that even for like a native speaker, you're like, bro, what is this? Like, let me read to you. Here, hold on. Definition of liquid. Let's see what the definition of liquid is in English. All right, here we go. Here's a definition in English for liquid. A substance that flows freely, but is of constant volume, having a consistency like that of water or oil. So like that kind of helps, especially with the water or oil part. But imagine that in Japanese. Imagine that in Japanese, and like bro, I would be absolutely like hard pressed to tell you what that is. But yeah, like that's crazy. But yes, the monolingual transition takes those definitions and puts it in Japanese in your target language, and so that your whole flashcard is in Japanese or is in your target language. That's the idea behind it, because as you're doing your flashcards, you're still getting immersion and you're not breaking that flow. But it can backfire. Like I was repping, and like 30 cards in a row, I had to go look at the English definition, and I didn't have it because I was so hard pressed to just I was so locked in on doing the monolingual definitions. So it actually like doubled or tripled my like review time for that day because I had to go look up everything again. So yeah. I just got in the habit of looking at the definitions as I'm mining and then choosing. Does it make sense to do the Japanese definition, or is it just easier for me to get the English when I move on? But yeah. Donna nayo no raibu? Wakaranai. Uh, uh, do I say in Japanese? Alright. 今からですね、美学の SRS で勉強しようかなと思ってます。というわけで、皆さん、フラッシュカード、レップしようぜ。はい。ちょっとチャットで見てみるなんですけど、most abstract word I know for plentiful is 十分。うん。ザルドはだいたい暗記カードを復習して、何かの本を読んで、などなど。Yeah, pretty much, except 暗記カードじゃなくて、well, I guess it is Anki. Sorry. But you katakanized Anki. Bro.
Actually, you should be using the kanji for Anki. Technically, if you want to make it more...
I'm sorry. I don't know why I did a Joker voice there. I'm actually cringing so hard right now. All right, let's review some flashcards, shall we? We've got 101 reviews. I already reviewed a little bit today. I cheated. Sorry. I should have saved all of them for stream. But, yeah. Even worse in Japanese, though, because you can go 3 years straight looking definitions of your definitions, for sure. I can tell you're talking about Anki. I'm fluent in Japanese. Yes. Nani. Nani Sonokoe. I don't know. It's okay. I need to work on my nerd voice. I don't know. Is it cringe to work on voice impressions? Dude, Dress Up Darling. Absolutely goated anime, guys. If you haven't watched it, please do. Please do. It's so good. Also, Seihantai na Kimi to Boku recently just dropped on Netflix. I haven't watched it yet, but oh my gosh. I've read the manga. It's so gas. I want to watch the show. Hopefully they did a good rendition of it. Dude, I work on voice impressions all the time, and 3 of my friends are VAs. That's sick, dude. Yeah, I do have a video idea in the works. I've reached out to some fellow AJATTers and content creators that have to do with dubbing. I think it like as a challenge. So hopefully we come up with something good. Hopefully we cook up something good. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take, but it is something I want to make over the next few videos. Just think it'd be fun. I won't divulge too much into the details, but yeah. ちょっとなんていうか言うねそれ。No, no, そんなわけないよ。いや。No. No, dude. I can't ever beat the case. There's always something. Oh my gosh. I've only seen One Punch Man season 1. I'm halfway through Death Note. I have no idea what to start when I finish Death Note. Open suggestions for best animes for immersion, just good shows. Depends what you like. If you like action stuff, 俺だけ level up in that kit is good. Solo leveling. I mean, I don't know. Dude, I have a coworker who absolutely despises it, which is fine. Because he says the main character progresses too fast. But that's also like the point of the show. It's sort of like with One Punch Man, though. One Punch Man is like a more comedic version of this, where it's just like, haha, this guy like actually is too strong and it pisses him off. Like, that's like the whole bit. But I don't know. My Hero. Yeah, I don't know. The best immersion is your favorite shows. Yeah, pretty much. I think it is important. Like, if you don't want to get burnt out, or if you're not like that kind of person who's chill with ambiguity, it is important to balance. It is important to balance interests with comprehension. Shonen bad anime is less good than romance before you're good at Nichijou Toki na Nihongo. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, the more you understand, the better everything gets, pretty much. Like, I've been able to solidly enjoy some new anime recently, but I think we're just starting to do Jujutsu Kaisen or Chainsaw Man. Yeah, that's valid. I think if you're trying to go up in order of difficulty, Chainsaw Man would be a good place to start first. I haven't watched Chainsaw Man, but I read a bit of the manga, and it is one of the... It was surprisingly easy, honestly. There's a lot of action and not... There's a decent amount of dialogue, at least in the volume that I read, but... Yeah. Jujutsu's got a lot of fixed curse words and stuff like that, but JJK has more slice of life combos. It does actually. It does. Yeah, I guess it's not all fight scenes. That's actually a good point. I may be misguided there. Yeah, I always assume JJK is just a super hard anime because I love it so much that I'm like, oh, I like this. It must be so difficult to watch in Japanese, which I need to go back and rewatch the whole show in Japanese. I've done a few episodes. It's not bad, but like I know they start off pretty quick with all the curse stuff. But they say some of the same stuff so much, and I'm sure it'd be pretty easy to pick up on. But yeah. I think it's funny we get to see what kind of content you've immersed in with your cards. That is true. Hopefully, there's nothing crazy in here. I don't really immerse in anything spicy, if you catch my drift. But I feel like sometimes some of the sentences, like without the context, is kind of crazy. Yeah, he's bold for that. Listen, I got nothing to hide. If something like crazy pops up on my card, it's fine. The craziest thing actually, I at work, whenever I have to use the bathroom, especially if it's number 2. This might be a little TMI, but I have a physical book I bring to work, and it fits my pocket. So anyways, I'll go use the bathroom, and actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I need to go, number 1 or number 2. I will bring my book into the bathroom stall, and I just saw Nuki get no. Okay. Anyways, I'll go to the bathroom stall and I'll whip the book out and I'll read it, and I use Migaku's OCR feature. I'm not trying to do a plug here, by the way. Like I'm just explaining, but yeah. So you can take a picture of the book, and then you can copy the text. You can look it up, make flashcards. Anyways, I was on stream studying my cards, and it shows the picture. It shows the picture that you took, and my entire thigh is just in the picture, like upper thigh, dude. Like basically almost up to my hip. I'm just sitting there in the bathroom. You can see the tile on the floor. I think someone was like, "Yo, are you shitting in this picture?" Which was so like I didn't even realize. I had like 30 cards in a row. I was doing my new cards. There was like 20 cards in a row of me just sitting on the toilet. Luckily, nothing crazy was in there. It was just like a lot of thigh action. So, good. Oh, dude, this card always messes me up. Senditsu. I've never thought I could read this as Ritsu, but I guess you can. 体中に、旋律が、走った。I see some people mentioning it's common for AJATTs to have some period that they lock the F in, even if they do less for the rest of the time. Although it's still way more than the average learner. Yeah, that's true. I think Seven Stop talked about this. He had a period where he absolutely locked in for, I think it was like 2 or 3 years. And now, bro is definitely, I think he's pretty much, I need water, hold on. He's pretty much done with Japanese. I don't even have water in here. Oh, well, it's fine. It's fine. We can thug it out. But yeah. Nuki agitators are crazy too. How can you main that? Listen, man, some people are, I don't know if I can say that on stream. Some people are thirsty for the golden nectar that is Nukige. I'm not saying that objectively, right? Just from their view, right? And if that's what gets you going, if you can immerse in that stuff without ever getting bored, go for it. I'm sure there's all kinds of genres and scenarios and like role play scenarios or whatever. So I was like, you can probably get enough extensive vocab, and it's probably a lot of like nichijou teki na nihongo with like some ayashii tokoro ga just like sprinkled in there, But I don't know. I'm trying to rationalize, but I really can't see it either. But yeah. Hi, I actually have a question about Tsumori and Hazu because both of them are used for supposed to and tend to. I think I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, Momocha already answered it really good. Yeah, I agree with bro. Yes, yeah, hop in the Discord. We can help you. We can help each other. Not anime, but I definitely recommend Godzilla -1, masterpiece of a movie, and it's in Japanese, therefore it's good. Heck yeah. Marty Supreme, if I may. Marty Supreme was a crazy movie. I really liked it. I thought it was interesting, especially got some free Immersion in the end. I won't spoil too much, but there was some Japanese in the movie. So, I don't know why I have mentai mind. I should probably delete that. Oh, and there it goes. Okay. Chi Senshin. Yeah, I did not remember that. Dude, Yoji can actually. I have a love-hate relationship with Yoji. Or I intend to take M1 this year. Yeah. Kotoshi ni ikki wo ukeru tsumori. There's Japanese Mario Supreme. I'm buying that on Blu-ray. Do it. Yeah, there is Japanese. It's more towards the end. But I mean, it just is. But yeah. Yeah. Why did I mine this? Oh. Hold on. くるりと回って塗装室の受付カウンター内に入り自分の靴からタオルを取り出して皮を抜いた Oh, I don't even think they really use this kanji for kururi, do they? Not that often. Oh, it is kind of common. I usually see it written out like this though, but okay. Toll 3. Yo, that's crazy. Oh, I remember this. Yeah. コケにする。そう特にってOh no 自分の髪が、見慣れた黒に近くてよかったと思うべきか黒じゃないことをうごめく嘆く Bro It's not common kururi with kanji yoink and twist bro what do you mean by that you say yank and twist? What do you mean by that? You want to you care to elaborate? I'm kidding. I'm just playing. I'm playing. This isn't really Japanese, but do you have any tips on starting language study YouTube channel? I kind of want to share my Korean language, but I'm not sure where to start. Yeah. The old yank and twist. Sorry. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Don't do that. Don't yank and twist. Yeah, I would say you need to do some research. Like, I don't know if you have any content creators who already, let me pause this, like the reps here and like let's get serious. Hear that we're getting serious. So, I would say if you consumed enough content on like how to study Korean or like how I learned like I don't know Hangul in like I don't know 1 week for example or like I don't really know all that much about Korean but yeah or like I think a lot of people maybe go down the route of like whether to study Japanese Korean. A lot of people are into the J-pop K-pop culture and they're like but I don't know if those people get as in depth like serious about language learning. Like I don't know. I can't speak for them if that's like a strong enough drive to stick to the language. But I'm getting a little bit off the rail here. But yoink other people's videos and slightly twist them. Yep, the remix approach. I mean, I kind of do that. But yeah. So as I was saying, let me just start over. Not start over, but pick up where I left off. Look up videos. Like if you have questions about Korean or you like, what I did is like. Throughout my years of studying Japanese, I'd always write down like my struggles. Like I just did as a habit because I thought it'd be good to reflect on. And it actually turned into a really useful like list of things because now I can think, okay, maybe other people had these same issues. And then I'd look them up and I try to find videos that either covered it or were based around the topic. And I found shockingly for all these questions I had, there were some videos and they were good, but I thought that I could talk about them better or I could improve upon that video and do something even better. And I also had questions or issues that I honestly talked to other people in person. They had issues with language learning too, and I was able to make entire videos on them because I couldn't find one myself. So yeah, I would find personally, I'd find like 3 big issues or big things that you want to talk about with Korean that you think you can with your experience, you can bring to the table. And yeah, I would make 3 videos and launch your channel with a few things so you can have people watch them. And yeah, I also think it's really cool. I haven't done them in a while, and I want to do one soon. Is like update videos on your immersion learning journey, or even just a video summarizing it. And it may not get a lot of views, right? Because like for me, I didn't get a lot of views on those videos because it's like, who cares about Jared, right? Like I'm not trying to be like, like I need you. I'm not looking for validation right now, but like who cares about Jared, right? Like especially like starting out, I'm just some dude talking about Japanese. I haven't built any credibility. No one knows about me. I don't have any videos of me speaking Japanese yet. It's like there's nothing to my name, right? Maybe my classmates know I'm like decent at Japanese, but other than that, like the internet doesn't. No one knows me. So if you have a video, content showcasing your level of the language, or at least, tell people how long you've studied, tell them your name, make yourself more, just show them that you're human too, and you learn. I see too many people on the platform, not too many, but a good amount, who are just like, I'm this base language learner, like I never struggled. I'm perfect, and this trope goes across, like, you see these huge YouTubers giving advice on how to grow their YouTube channel, and they're like, yeah, bro, just stick in there, just keep going, like you're gonna make it, just like, just do what I did, just keep uploading. And it's like some people are outliers, others have been famous for so long that they don't even remember what it was like when they first started their channel, or at least not in the detail where they can give really structured advice. So I would recommend that you really reflect on the early days of your Korean, journey, and think, what were my pain points? And then go look into, like, is there content on the internet that supports that, or like, kind of helps remedy it? Are there any gaps you could fill in? What can you bring to the table? And then start making stuff. And then also get into, thumbnails and packaging and titling your stuff. You want to create curiosity gaps, right? So like if we look at my most recent video, which you guys should totally watch, it's great. I poured so many hours into it. I actually cried and had to buy a new GPU halfway through editing. I think some people in this chat and in my Discord were there for it. I literally drove to Best Buy like the day before I uploaded the video. But yeah. So packaging is another thing. We won't dive too much into this. I know, okay, my live stream thumbnail is very basic. It's because I'm gonna kind of be honest, I used an AI generated thumbnail for my other study streams, and like I realized, that's kind of not cool. I shouldn't be doing that, stealing like people's work, and it's just not a good look. So I just have a picture of me holding books, pretty simple. But if we look at some of my most well-performing videos, some of them create a curiosity gap. Like I say, the truth about language learning advice, and then you have like Saitama, cool stylized thumbnail, but he's like got this look on his face. Like why is he sweating? Why does he look so? What's with that emotion? Like immersing is supposed to be fun. What's up with that? This one's just really simple. You don't always have to create a curiosity gap, but this one's just me enjoying books. Like it shows collecting books and legitimately enjoying it. Seems very human, very easy. You look at the thumbnail. The other important part is you look at the thumbnail, you understand the message in like 0.2 seconds. You can look at this and you understand like, oh, something's up with immersing. Like I need to learn about this. Or, oh, reading's fun. This guy's like, even they don't know who I am, but my face is in it. Even if they don't know me, this guy's smiling. He's holding books. He looks happy. I wonder how he's enjoying it. This one's really simple too. If you can read gaijin, like it's kind of cool, and if not, you might get curious. But yeah, it's really about creating gaps. And then on my less performing videos, less well-performing ones, I liked this thumbnail, but like there's too much going on. People don't really come to YouTube to watch skits. This is like a Let's Play video. Honestly, pretty generic thumbnail. This one, I worked really hard on this video, but the thumbnail is just not there. Like, people don't really care about trends. The people who did watch the video said it was really good, but at the end of the day, didn't get the numbers that, it could have if I packaged it differently. And then, yeah, these other thumbnails, like this one's doing good. It's getting quite a few views, actually. We can go look for reference, but yeah, let me see. Let me re-chat here. I don't know how to, this Momo-cha. He's asking if you're doing a reading or doing a more balanced approach. The old language, yeah. That was something big like Matt Pat suggested. If you're gonna make a new channel, you should have more than one video to maximize the algorithm. Yeah, just to have something. I launched my channel with one video. I think like if we just go to the oldest. And I also been doing the daily shorts. I've been lacking on my daily shorts, but I do like word of the day. Like you can just see like there's so many videos. There's so many. Like it goes on. But I'm planning to launch them back up this week. But yeah, like my videos. I did one year ago, and then it like suddenly got a bunch of views out of nowhere, and I was like, oh dang, like that's cool. And then I just was like, let me keep making updates, and then I was like, huh. And then I started making stuff on like how like lessons learned and like how to get better. And then Migaku was like, you know, sponsor. And then I was like, oh dang, like why are people trusting me? Why are people listening to me? This is scary. And so now it's not like I'm trying to be some authoritative figure, but it's more like I like meeting new people and talking. And so I was like, this channel is cool. It's a cool way to meet new people. If people are coming to listen to what I have to say too, that's like a nice bonus. But yeah, like I've made so many friends. I think it's pretty nice. But yeah, joke's on you. Already saw the video. Let's go. Atta boy. Yeah, okay, you were there, bro. You were there for the GPU. I feel like it goes beyond purely content. People watch your videos because of you to some extent. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna try to sound like 지만 막 이러나이게도 I think that is the case to an extent now, but like I don't know. People don't come to watch Jared necessarily, at least not the mass majority still. Like maybe once I'm around, I was talking to Bjorn about this. It's like maybe when I'm around 100K, I'd be more recognizable in the niche, in the language learning niche for Japanese. But like, I mean, I don't really care. My goal is not to get famous. My goal, my goal is just to put out stuff and like talk about what I learned and see if that can help other people. Because honestly, I struggled for way too long. I could have gotten way better at Japanese if I just like learned about these mistakes and fixed the things that were holding me back. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of why I do this. Would I like to earn money from this and do it full time? Yes. I mean, I do earn money from this, but like nothing life changing. But yeah, it'd be cool to do this full time. I'd love to make money. Am I gonna make a $1,000 course and scam you guys? Of course. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna make a $400 course to sell you and teach you the difference between wanga. I can promise you that. What a crazy. I'm just trying to go find a playlist here. Silent vlog. This is fun. Oh, singing. I don't want to have someone singing over me. But yeah, the only case I could ever make a course is if there's something missing. Dogen already has a great pitch accent course. There are tons of, honestly, don't get a course, get an italki tutor and work through a textbook together. Like that's so much better. That's so much better. Like honestly, I haven't tried Matt's Immersion dojo, but I mean, there's people paying for it. I think he's making a full living off of it. So I mean, surely there's something there, but I mean, yeah, I can't bring much to the table there. All I can really do is talk about my experiences and make videos on things I think are interesting. And if people vibe with it and click, cool. And if they don't, then it's all right. Every single possible good course exists now, no? Exactly. What do I have to bring? What do these people who are charging you $1,000 to give you a list of anime and how to raise up girls in Japanese, like, what are they actually giving you? I don't know. That's just crazy to me. I do see Japanese people doing courses, though, and, like, you get, like, one-on-one time with them to practice. Like, that's valuable, for sure. You know, you don't have to pay for a language partner, but that's always something that's going to be valuable. But yeah, I don't know. In terms of me actually making a structured course with material, like the closest thing I got to that was in our book club. I made a quiz for one of the chapters in our book, and I thought it was pretty good, but it is a lot of work. And I was like, yeah, like it's at the end of the day, there's good stuff out there I can't really provide there, and that's okay. Anyways, great advice. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem. You said Jigajise yaro. I can't read that. Too dicky-nai. Like the vibes here, very laid back and wholesome. Happy to hear that. Bro has the 284 month subscribers. You already know. Crypto coin when? Dude, I already made one. It's called the Joda coin. I got you the Jared coin. That'd be crazy. No. Cause by like intermediate, you have to be quitting courses anyway. No, for sure. Yeah. Is the Japanese learning community super interconnected? I would honestly say so. Not like super, but quite a bit. Like I've joined other Discord servers that like I never thought I'd see people I know in there, and I see them and they're in the Migaku server, or they're in like Yabayatsu no Atsumari, which is 7-stop server, or like even there's like the Stallion I'm blanking on the name here. Stallions United, which is Kai's server. Kai's a great guy. He's in our server. He just uploaded a video on his AJATT journey, but great guy. But yeah, I'd say it's somewhat tightly knit. You're gonna see a lot of familiar faces across servers and stuff, but yeah. Matt's focusing 100% learning purely with listening and applying a lot of techniques and all that. I see. Yeah, I'm doing Tadoku this year. Ton of reading. Yo, wait, that's the open spot. How to raise JP girls as a foreigner. I think Tomeku already has a course on that, or he does videos on that. I don't know if that concept for me, like if that's something I can put out. But one, I don't really like doing the whole Nampa thing. Like this just seems weird. And not that I've tried it really, but like I just don't vibe with that. I don't know if that's just like the thing there, but yeah. Also, most importantly, I'm happily engaged to my beautiful, wonderful fiance. We're getting married early next year, actually. So all the love of my life is going towards my fiance, my cats, and my family. So it's like, I don't know. But yeah. How to Riz is Tokyo Sims. Tokyo Sims is funny. I like that guy. But like it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, I got a fiance. That is the most important thing. But yeah. Jigaji-san. Ah, interesting. So did I read that right? Jigaji-san. Oh, I said Jigaji-sei, didn't I? That's crazy. In the sense you restrain so many aspects to achieve the perfect listening only route or something. I like reading though. I like reading. How do you find your purpose in life? Hi skits. Hi skits. Hi skits. Skits better be watching. GP Learning Community has like 4 or 5 main bubbles, and those bubbles are all full of the same people. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I'm sure if I joined in back into the Moe, which I left a few years ago because I didn't get bullied out of there, but anywho, yeah, like I probably recognize a lot of people. I don't know if anyone would recognize me. Like I'm not that huge, but like I'd probably see some familiar faces. Yeah, like you knowing Bjorn and Trenton never crossed my mind. Not a big fan of Discord servers, but what are your recommendations? Got you. Well, first of all, my server. Jared Tono Gengo Gaku. I think that's what it's named. Peep the really good Japanese accent, by the way. Jared Tono Kokugo Gaku. Yeah, okay. Anywho. Yeah, so I don't know. There's that. I'm trying to think like the more tame, because I don't know. Discord like invites all kinds of people. But yeah, I'd say my server's a good place to start. But other than mine, because I don't want to just like plug my stuff. There's the English Japanese language exchange server. They're huge. Like I think they've got so many people. Let me see if I can I send an invite in chat? I think I can. They have so many members, like hundreds of thousands. I think. Hold on, let me see how many people are on here. I can't even see it, but there's so many. There's that. It's literally their link. Isn't that crazy? Nihon Meow does a lot of cool live streams. Yeah, honestly, yeah, the Migaku server is nice. It's free to get into if you're curious. Evil Dia. I don't know if you guys know Evil Dia. He's a great YouTuber. But man, he makes great content. He's got a Discord. But I recommend checking out their channels. Yeah, I don't recognize the main the Moe people in other servers. I think the Moe is its own bubble. Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't know. Refold bubble, the Moe bubble, AJATT bubble. Let's overlap different vibes and figureheads still. Oh, for sure. I can see that. I never got really into Refold. I looked at their roadmap, I think. Kind of like studied it a bit, but that was pretty much it. I like reading too. I can see myself listening more now at the start, but I don't think I'd go 1+ year without reading something. Yeah. No, for sure. I don't know. I mean, teach their own. I know some people who like literally locked it in izakayas and yeah, locked it on izakayas and just like yapped with people, and they can barely read hiragana, katakana. They can read a few kanji, but like they speak so. Their Japanese is not good, but they speak so smoothly because they're always drunk, and they sound so confident and so good. Their pitch accent's bad, but they can say whatever they want. They can get it across smoothly because they're so confidently making mistakes. But, there's some people who like that who just don't read. But, going from N2 to N1 doable in a year, we'll see. I say that because I guess mine's more like 2 years. I think it's doable, but it depends on if your question is it perfect N1 to N1 passing? Is it decent N1 to like N1 passing? Or are we talking like really like full, like close to Manten N1 is the question. It depends. But I think it's doable if you have a lot of time on your hands. And if you're still consistent and smart about it, I do think you can still pass the N1 with enough time. Are accent and pitch accent the same thing? How do you get better at pitch accent and accent without spending as little money as possible? They are actually different things. So in Japanese, they say intonation. Sometimes accent. I think they can interchange it, but accent is more like it's weird. Okay, so pitch accent, you have 4 patterns. You have odaka, which is the tail is high. And so that could be like hana desu, like kore wa hana desu. So it goes hana desu, the particle that comes after the word. And then you have a heiban. So the word is flat, so it comes up, and then whatever follows is flat. So kore wa hana desu. So instead of hana desu, and then you have atamadaka, which means atama, the head of the word is high. So I think like naru, like ni narimasu, is that, I think that's atamadaka. And then you have nakadaga, which is the naka, the center is high, so it's like a little mountain. So onigiri, and it's on the second mora, for example, there. So like, it's not onigiri, it's onigiri, right? So there's those patterns, and then accent is just like instead of saying like a, I, U, E, O, rari, rurero, kakiku, keko, it's like it's probably I'm still gonna butcher it, but like a, I, U, E, O, rari, rurero, kakiku, keko. Tachitsute to sashitsuse so. Sashitsuse. So yeah, it's really doing that. And then there's a word in Japanese I learned kind of recently. It's yokuyo, which is I think it'd be translated as accent, but it's actually more like your tone of voice and your delivery of things. Like I think it's like with emotion, but also so like if you deliver it in like a positive tone or anything, but it's also like your enunciation, which is a little bit different. But yeah, there's all kinds of freaking words out there, man, in both English and Japanese. It's crazy. Just pass. Yeah, I mean I'll say I passed the N2 with like a 124 out of 180. So like not a crazy score, and I'm trying to Monten the N1 this winter. So it'll have been 2 years. If I can Monten the N1 this winter, or at least get a good score on it, I think you can definitely pass the N1. But yeah, as long as you're smart about it. Like, and when I say smart about it, do practice tests on like the N2, see where your struggling points were, then bump it up to the N1 and see where you need to lock in, and do that rep practice test. If you're really trying to pass, do that. I'm just doing a ton of immersion and seeing if that's enough to get me a really good score on the GLPT. I'll do test prep, but like overall, I want to see like, is that going to be enough for me? Yeah. Honey is the only thing I can type in Japanese without opening up Translate. I can string together some sentences when speaking though. Heck yeah. That's why my people like 7 stop. Bro's good in all 4 skills. That's impressive. Most people struggle at least 1. For the most part speaking, but he seems like at least decent in all. He's cracked. Bro's actually cracked. You don't need to memorize pitch accent, but you need to notice it. And the earlier you're noticing it, the better. 100%. A great tool out there is called Kotsu.io. It helps you practice pitch accent, like listening. If you can listen for it really well using this tool and just repping and training so you get to like 98, 99% accuracy on all the patterns, then you'll be in a good spot. Good evening, everyone. V2 Power. Haven't seen you in a minute, bro. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Goals N1 by late 2026. Heck yeah, bro. Okay. Dude. That's a huge aspiration. And if you lock in though, dude, I'm supporting you all the way. That's huge. That is huge. But yeah, I know we're talking about YouTube. Do you see how many views Bjorn got in his new vid? Yeah, I'm happy for bro. I'm so happy for bro's content is great. Yeah, shout out to Bjorn. Like if I just look him up, like he's gonna pop up now. This guy's freaking huge. Look at this dude. Absolutely winning, by the way. Very cracked. Go check out his videos. I won't spoil it too much. You got to watch them yourselves. Give him the views. But yeah, this guy is a cinematography god. He puts such well-made videos together. So definitely check it out. Yeah, man, it's impressive stuff. But yeah, on Tennessee indeed. I was on a trip with my family. Nice, dude. How was that? He's the goat. Bro's actually the goat. Yeah. I tried Kotsu. I feel like I can imitate the words correctly, but I have a hard time actually signing them correctly. That's fair. You passed the N5? Yo! Congrats, dude. That's huge. Hell yeah. That is freaking big. Heck yeah. Wow. Well, that's so good. Yeah, it's been good vibes watching everyone post their GLPT results. I think like everyone in our server who at least took it or at least posted about it passed. Just freaking... Man, that's huge. Oh, become. I found Bjorn's OG channel when I started learning how to become Japanese. How to learn Japanese. Then I got jump scared by last week by his video. Then I got jump scared when I saw you in the comment section. Bro, that's so funny. That's so funny. Yeah. Man. Yeah, he makes great stuff, and the Become channel is great. The other guy on there, he's at Migaku now, but he's a great guy. I got to have a nice dinner with him and Hypothetical Tiger, another based content creator, by the way, that you should check out. But yeah. Any tips for getting more immersion in? Depends on, like, I think one is, like, determining what immersion you need more of. The most easiest one to get in is going to be listening. Also, my headphones are pretty much dead, so let me take these off. All right, cool. I don't think there's like feedback on the mic, so yeah, I don't really think I look short. Hold on, let me fix my camera. I'm like boosted up on my chair. Got a little booster seat. Little baby Jared on his booster seat. You know how we do it. Yeah. Listening's gonna be easy. It's like I work an 8 to 5. I know. I'm going above and beyond. Not an 8 to 5 and wait, sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. 9 to 5, but 8 to 5. But yeah, so like I work in IT. I'm not customer facing. I don't have a ton of meetings, so I find I have a lot of time, hours and hours, in front of my own computer in a cubicle, alone. And like it's very mindless work, honestly. It's nothing crazy. So I find that. And I still have to do some focus, of course. So I put on the audio for, like, anime, or even on Netflix, I'll put it on and just put my phone face down and just listen to stuff I've watched before, something I think is at my level or a little bit above. And then I get, like, easily, I can get, like, 7 solid hours of listening in that day if I wanted to. So that really helps with getting more immersion in. But when it comes to active immersion, balance your hobbies. Like, if you like playing video games with the boys... Because I do, and I miss that. I did it for the first time in like a month the other day, and it was so much fun. Then do that. Put time aside for that, so that you're not studying Japanese and like lamenting the study time. Because you're like, dude, I just want to hop on the games with my friends, but I can't. I gotta study. Like instead, you should be approaching, immersing with like this idea of like, yes, this is my free time. I'm choosing to do this, and I want to. So like, yeah, I think first make sure you're satisfied with like your life in general, and that you're fine with adding more time for immersion. And then once you do that, start putting out content. If you want to get more reading in, then natively, if you just look up like natively Japanese, great website to see stuff and see how hard it is. Same with jpdb.io. But yeah, in terms of actually finding the time to get in more listening and more reading or whatever, just block off time. Like at that point, you just need to make it a habit. So start doing, like 30 minutes a day, and that's pretty much it. Start doing 30 minutes every night, and you're going to be like, dang, I only get to watch like an episode of anime. Like, that's not enough time to immerse. And you're going to find that you're getting addicted to it. Like, just immerse for a short period of time. And then, like, once you get, like, into, like, the whole process, and you're like, yo, this is actually fun, then start ramping up the time. That's pretty much it. Learn with Ka, 205. Welcome back, dude. Hey, how's it going? How you been? Welcome. Yeah, consume stuff you enjoy. It really does come down to that. Yeah, Bjorn's videos is insane. I wonder how much time it took to go from place to place to just film a scene. Yeah, dude, bro is crazy. I don't remember. He said he put, I think he put well over 80 plus hours, maybe 100 plus hours in that video. so impressed with him. Man, that is crazy. I don't know if I can produce videos of that level. Like, those are movies. I can definitely try. I definitely try to up the quality of my newest video, which you guys should go watch over down at my channel. I was going to do more plugs, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Do I really need this? That's the thing. Okay, I have a question for you guys now. When you see words like these, and so some of you may know, recognize this, some won't. But like shokuseikatsu. So like I know what it means. If I saw this for my first time and I immediately knew what it meant. But like it's a word that I want to see more often in my flashcards so that I can say it. Do you guys think it's worth mining cards or words that you already know only because you can understand it on your first time seeing it so that you can acquire it and use it? Or should I just mark it as known and move on so that I can just focus on the words I literally don't understand when I see them? Curious what y'all's takes are on that. But, Immersion, thanks for listening. Yeah, if you've already so yeah, I don't know, cooldown if you're big into reading right now. I can't remember if we talked about VNs at some point. I might be misremembering, but yeah, like for me, I'm totally gonna be locked in on listening to Honsuki, which is Mystic and I and the server working through. I think I'm on volume 3, which we'll be actually reading here in a little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Specific recommendations. I love Let's Plays. I think it's cool because like it's like a podcast, but there's background noise. So like I watch this guy Pokke. He makes really great Let's Play videos, and you can hear the monsters chasing him. You can hear him screaming. You can hear the footsteps, the echoes in the game, whatever. Sometimes there's some dialogue, and like it's really cool to see. It's really cool, and you feel like you're there. It's a lot more entertaining than just listening to people like with mics just talking, like we're doing now. But yeah, I don't know. I think Let's Plays are really good. YouTube is half of it is the visuals, but a big part of YouTube is the audio. Good quality audio, entertaining, commentary. So that's a good resource. I would watch Pokke. He's a great Let's Player, but yeah. Is it just me or podcast not very useful outside of getting familiar with the way language sounds to, a few hundred words? Yeah, I mean, it depends. If you do like comprehensible listening podcasts, like earlier on, they can be useful. But I think overall, if you're trying to like listen to podcasts meant for advanced learners or even just natives, like you're gonna be making far less gains. It's gonna be more so noise to you than sound, if that makes sense. Noise, sound. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would really specifically target comprehensible listening and like Nihongo Pod 101, Nihongo Kontempe, for example. All very good podcasts for those beginner to early intermediate learners. But I do think podcasts in general have their merits. It just depends. Like as you said, until you learn more words, will content in general become more useful for you. So, yeah. I have a problem where I'm looking for things to immerse rather than immersing. Don't know if it's because I don't comprehend enough or I'm not finding content I really enjoy. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, if you're gonna watch stuff, jpdb.io, or I think is it G10? Someone recommended that there's another alternative that's also pretty good. I think it's G10. Jordan actually covers it in one of his newer videos. I'm blanking on the name of the thing, but that's really good. So you can literally go to their anime difficulty. I don't know. I'm just showing y'all. Hold on. Let's do this. All right. Check this out. Let me make sure I'm sharing the right part of my screen. I am. Okay. This is really sick. This is really cool. So let's say I'm like, man, I'm in the mood to watch like an anime, but I'm not that cracked at Japanese. Or, let's pretend we're 7-stop. I'm 7-stop, and I want to watch anime, and I'm absolutely cracked at Japanese. So then you sort by the difficulty. Oh, wow. Actually, bro was watching this a while back. He was telling me he was watching this. So this does work well. But he, yeah. And then you can come here, and this is like literally pretty much the hardest anime ever, at least that's in the database for JVDB. So this is cool. You can see how long this is. So this whole anime is 22,000 words. It has only 4.2 thousand unique words, and over half of them are used once, which is interesting. All these unique kanji, so that's cool. You can also advanced search. You can see like the words. You can also sort it by the rating. So if something's like objectively good, so maybe I want something that's rated like at least, I don't know, 7. I apply the filter, and then no matching decks were found. What would I do? Oh well, yeah, I think you have to do some other things with the filters, but yeah, you can also just look up stuff. So like maybe I want to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Okay, just get rid of the filter. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so maybe I want to watch the easiest JoJo season. So apparently 90% is crazy. Apparently this season, what my favorite season, by the way, Stardust Crusaders, is the easiest season out of the whole series, objectively. Oh, I guess the Egypt hen is its technically separate entry, but it's all the same anime at the end of the day. Same arc, at least. But yeah, so there's different things like that. If you just like, honestly though, what I did is I came here when I was first getting really into Immersion. I was coming here and just looking. Like, this is the easiest stuff, right? This is literally the easiest animes in existence. At least it was on here. So like maybe I tried watching this. It's good, but it got a little repetitive. She's just pranking and messing with him. It's like a more tame version of Nagatoro. I kept scrolling. Bochi was good. Bochi was based, but yeah, you can kind of see there's all these things. There's Nekelbata, which someone in chat was fervent about. I don't think they're here anymore, but yeah. So just coming down here, like I think there was a place further than the. Hold on, where is it? Yeah, Dress Up Darlings here. Umaru's pretty good. Umaru's a good anime. But yeah, just scroll around. Yudu Camp, I would say, is a great recommendation as well. A lot of cool words there. But yeah, I think the other one's G10. I'm not going to try using it because I don't want to mansplain and act like I know what I'm talking about, because I don't. But yeah, that's a good resource. And then for reading, natively Japanese. Okay, so I found out about the site actually after I started reading. So, for example, I read Hennaiye 1, and I'm halfway through Hennaiye 2, and I found those books to be pretty manageable. They're mystery books, so I looked them up. I was just curious, once I found this website, and I found the books to be pretty manageable. There's a few new words in there for me, but I saw it says it was ranging around level 27 to level 28, so like upper intermediate, like about N2, which is about right. I passed the N2. So then you can search for other books. So someone recommended to me, Honzuki is a really great book. Reading it right now with my boy, Mystica. So this one's a little bit harder, and I found that I could feel it. It's a little tougher at the beginning, but now I'm on volume 3. I've learned a lot of the words that show up a ton. It's become easier for me. So yeah, it's kind of cool. You kind of feel like you're leveling up in XP. It's kind of like a game, but this is a great website to kind of check out books, see how hard things might be. But yeah, I don't know. Good resources there. Nihongo Kontepe is the main podcast to listen to. Nice. Mine it if you like it. I think there's still benefit from mining words you understand. Yeah. I think you should start outputting and trying to use those words you'd already understand, so your goal isn't recognition or recall. That's a really good point. Yeah. I think I need to take a step back and start just putting those in like a separate notes file and trying to use it. I like mining words I already know to remind myself to use in my own vocab. Yeah, that's like my train of thought right now, but we'll see if that changes. Podcasts are going to be rough for a while. Visuals helps lots with the comprehension, for sure. I'd say mine it so you can see in different contexts, not just one, for sure. I'm still a beginner and I watched Azumanga Daioh and had a blast watching it. The only problem is the subtitles is AI made. Bro. That's rough. Yeah, I need to watch more of the manga. I've only seen YouTube clips of it, but I know it's great. It's very funny. What you like? What about the anime did you like? The words were cool. Yeah, dude. Dude, I always do do people like ask me like IRL, like do you watch sub or dub? And I'm like, I feel like they're like, well actually I watch with sub, but the subs are in Japanese. And they're like, oh wow, that's cool. Freaking weeb. But yeah, I don't know. It's always like, I don't know, how do you guys feel about like telling people IRL that like you're not super close with it, like you're studying Japanese? I'm curious. I'm curious if anyone else like is worried, like, oh, they're gonna, oh, they're gonna think I am a massive weeb. And like, here's the thing, I do this. I say it before they can. Like someone I was talking to, you just break the ice. Be like painfully honest. This is like my whole thing about like getting to know people. So like I was on a work trip and we all took like a bus somewhere. And I was sitting next to this guy, and he's like, yeah, like what are you into, right? And we talked about food. And he's like, you watched anything good recently? So we started talking about shows, and I was like, dude. He said, just don't tell them. Well, guess what? I told this guy. I said, man, listen, I am probably the most massive weeb you're ever gonna be. I'm a freaking otaku. Like I'm not even gonna deny it, man. He's like, okay. So I started listing out shows. I'm like, JJK, Conan, Detective Conan's great. I liked Soul Eater, Attack on Titan, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I start listing out stuff, and then he's like, wow, this guy like. I don't know, like our taste in anime is still linked up, but we're both enjoying it in different languages. And like he's, I hope he thinks I'm a cool guy. I can't read people's minds, but my whole thing about making friends is I'm just painfully honest about myself. Like I don't know, I don't like this whole idea of being an alpha male and putting on a facade to be like that cool guy. Like it seems exhausting. Like I want to make friends who like know me as me, because I feel like if you have to put up like. Man, just going back to I've been getting so many shorts, or at least I used to, about like the whole alpha male thing. And it's like you have to squeeze their head hard when you're shaking, and the first one to break eye contact when you first meet them, they're the beta. Like that's so stupid, bro. Like I just want to be myself in front of new people. So if they vibe with me, cool. I can be friends with them. So I don't get tired in the social interactions where I'm like faking. And if they don't vibe with me, then cool. You don't like me for who I am. That's cool. We don't need to be friends. But I know. What was the question? I don't even think there was a question. Mansplain. Jared, if there's one woman in your community, I would be surprised. Well, you will be surprised. We've got people of both genders, of all genders, because we're very inclusive. しとやか。彼女がおしとやかではないと出ないという点だけ彼とは気が合いそうだ。上品で落ち着いている様。Interesting. There were men and women hanging out in VC. This is true. it was not boys and girls. It was boys and girl. But we're working on that. I'm not trying to employ specifically women into the Discord, of course. That's kind of creepy. But more so when I say working on that, just getting more people in the Discord. So like I said, guys, leave a like on the stream if you want this to reach more people. We're trying to grow our gang, our cult of AJATTers. There's 2 girls and 4 guys. Oh shoot. Okay, I was either muted immersing or I was just not locked in. Never mind then. So there you go. Wait, no. I mean, I can't wait. Go back. I know this. You know what? No. I'm deleting this. This one can go. Bye. Ipoteki. Am I even sharing my screen still, or am I? No, I am. Okay. Yeah. I just say I watch anime raw, no subs. Heck yeah. Just don't tell them. Yeah. Whenever I use Apple Pay, people ask me why my phone's Japanese. I have to explain I speak Japanese. Yeah, that happens to me. Or like you'll meet someone who's like, I don't need this. You'll meet someone who's like chill like that, and you try to add them on Insta, and like you search them up. You give them your phone to search themselves up, and they're like, bro, what? Why is your phone in Japanese? And you're like, yeah, I'm actually I speak Japanese. And then they ask if you're fluent. How do you answer this, right? Especially for people who are intermediate or like upper intermediate. How do you answer that? Because from a non-Japanese learner's perspective, this fluent is different, right? And then you have this hardcore AJATTers where it's like, if you read a book, any given book or piece of text, and there's any unknown words, then you're not fluent. If you pronounce the pitch accent wrong for ame, if you say the wrong ame, well then you're not fluent. If your tiger is 7-stop, you say yes. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna go get a legal name change, and my first name is gonna be Tiger, my last name is gonna be 7-stop, and dude, that's, oh my gosh, fluency is hilarious across any languages. Yeah, for sure. Oh, dude, why did I don't need you. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is a type of fish. This is like the scales. It's a very certain. Is it Hiesel? I'm not gonna know. I know what it means though. It's just it's this very specific like mint green or like teal green color. That's like the scales of a fish. Kingfisher. Hisui, bro. I don't know. Say yes if you can have a convo. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I always tell them yeah, and it's not because I'm not like, I don't think I'd consider myself fluent, but just for the whole sake of conversations, like, I can I don't know. I can hold conversations. I did a study abroad in Japan for 3 months, and I didn't have to speak English at all except for when I had family members over. It was just my brother, but yeah, and that was years. That was like 2 years ago, I think, almost. So it's like at that point, I've gotten a bit better. So I consider myself fluent when I talk to, just the common people who don't immerse in Japanese, and they should. They should. Why are these people scrolling on Duolingo to keep their streaks up? Please switch to Anki or Migaku. Actually log in. Oh, we just talked about this kanji the other day. Ko kitta yo. Ko seki. That was I thought seki and I said ko. What's wrong with me, bro? I'm dekinai. Oh my goodness. I just say I got a long way to go, but I'm working on it. Yeah, that is fair. I'm not that good, is what I always say. Yeah. No, that's fair. Fluency means being able to speak in casual scenarios. To some, and to others, you're only fluent if you can handle political debate. That is true. That's actually crazy. I had to have not a debate, but I was at a little like flea market in Japan near Mount Fuji, and this dude was like, "Where are you from?" I was like, "Oh, America." He's like, what do you think about the like your president? Like, isn't that kind of crazy? And like, I didn't know his views, so I was just kind of like, in Japanese, I had to be like, yeah, like the current like that was like basically like the current political like economic state of our country is in shambles, man. Like I don't know what's going on, and like that was the best I could do, pretty much. Like that's all I said, which wasn't even a debate. It was just me like just like giving like a very blanketed answer and then just dipping. But yeah, good now. What's up, D? Small Worlds? How you doing, bro? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing good, bro. Right now I say a lot of work to do, but I'm getting there. Heck yeah. I just turned into one of those speaking in language for 24 hours videos IRL, because if they're making fun of me, I'm making fun of them. There you go. Yeah, it's tough. Like, I think learning any language to like a high level or even like an intermediate level is an insanely respectable act. It's a very respectable feat. But like people in general just like they can't. If people haven't dipped their toes in language learning, there's that whole like Dunning-Kruger curve. Like you will think you're really good at something until you realize how much you don't know. So these people, maybe they do Duolingo for a bit, or they just understand like, oh yeah, learning languages, I just gotta learn words. Like that's very repetitive. It's very easy. So they don't actually understand like the grind. And so it's very easy to make light of people who are on the grind and kind of like make fun of them and be like, ha ha ha. And they don't really understand like yo, this is like a actual grind. This is like, I don't know. I've got it going on a tangent here, but yeah. Speaking of fluent, DS Small Words is here. That's what I'm saying. Bro is actually cracked. Bro has studied enough Japanese to probably like, if bro transferred his knowledge across like 5 people, they would all be fluent in Japanese and then some. Like, bro, you're so freaking cracked. I aspire to be as cracked as you. But welcome to the stream. Most people don't consider native level achievable, so if you understand what you need to speak to a certain degree, that's fluency. Yeah, I think it's achievable. I think it's achievable. It's just more about, well, how much time are you willing to put in? But yeah, I think it's doable. I really think almost anything is doable. It's about how much you want it. So if it's realistically, like, it is absolutely a near impossible thing. It's very difficult, but it is doable if you put enough time in. If you really angle yourself to go that way, like, yes, you can do it. It's just going to take a very, very, very long time. I mean, I've been watching, like, so I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos, and I saw a video come up on my feed about DaVinci Resolve in Japanese. It wasn't the auto-dubbing feature, it was an actual Japanese dude. But he sounded like he had an accent. And I was like, wait, is this guy not Japanese? But he was. And, like, I sent it to my Japanese friend, and then he's like, he's like, yeah, he kind of has an accent, but no, that's, I mean, he's speaking fluent Japanese, and I'm pretty sure this guy's Japanese, and it seemed to check out. So, I don't know. Some people talk with an accent, not like an American one per se, but like to have the perfect native Japanese accent. Like there's not like one specific way. Like people have different, mannerisms and ways of speaking. So it's sort of like, how do you navigate that? I don't know. Kind of a tough one. Hold on, my Migaku windows. There we go. Oh, I got signed out? No way. I got signed out of Migaku. Apparently. Is that the right password? Am I going to have to reset my password live? No, thank goodness. Oh, it's installing more dictionaries. Okay, well, I'm also repping cards while Migaku's reinstalling. That's kind of weird. I'm not even going to try to read. I'm not going to try to read out your thing. But I'll try to. Let me see if I can. It's not relevant if you can speak fluent. You can't speak French just because you know fluent Spanish. It's irrelevant because they're different languages and cultures. I don't know. I can't. It filters me. AJATT just put the bar really high, but the average person is impressed by way less. This is true. Yeah. I think I had a video of me like ordering food in Japanese on Instagram, and like there was one where I ordered food and it did numbers and people were like, bro, you're already fluent. But I was just like, oh, 何がおすすめですか? And they were like, これは美味しいですよ. And I was like, お願いします。美味しかった。お名前は何ですか? アメリカに行ったことありますか? Like, it's like, if you come on, and people were just like, bro, you're already fluent, like you can stop this series, and I'm like, ha ha, like I don't know, but you are right. Yeah, it depends on like the audience, but yeah. Listen, another good word for that. Bet. I will mine that as soon as my Migaku's done updating. This is kind of scary. おじさん今仕事抜けてサボり中。お疲れ様です。はい、ブルーブラッド。わー。まあ見てくれて、わざわざと見てくれてありがとうございます。Oh my gosh. Every skill is easy. You just have to work on it for thousands of hours. Dude, you're so right. That's such a good way to think about it. Holy moly. That's so funny, bro. You're so right, though. Everything is so easy. Solving cancer is actually easy, guys. You just need to put like 2 billion hours in, and then that's it. I know this. ならでは、大人ならではのテクニックで私はツーリの汚れ手で、触られることを回避した。Yeah, I'll keep that. Insoku. For what it's worth, bit of n is usually is usually as n in other kanji. そう戻るね。またね。聞いてくれてありがとうございます。はい。頑張ってください。ついでにトイレじゃなくておまる。this is when I started reading 本好き。肌触り。That's useful. It meant right bit of. Gotcha. No worries, I gotcha. Yeah, kanjis are freaking, yeah. Thanks for that new word. Yeah, dude, thanks for having new word. DA-sama knows all of the words. Elspert, it's been a minute. How you doing? Does anyone feel like they physically can't move their tongue fast enough to speak Japanese at native speeds? Yeah, I used to. I don't know if my Japanese is native speed, but like I always trip up on my words. Like I made a video in Japanese, like I think 2 videos ago or something, and like I had to re-record so many times because I kept stuttering, and it was bad. Like I knew what I wanted to say, and my brain was making the sentences, and they were fine, but like I just kept talking over my tongue. But I don't know. I don't know what native speed is, but I speak French. I speak French and Spanish fluently. Fluently is irrelevant as I can speak French in different languages and cultures. Oh, thank you for translating it for me. Yeah, I was so off the mark. It's 12:30 for me. I'm gonna head to bed. Have a good day, night, everyone. I'll try to catch the next stream. Had an awesome time. So glad to hear that. Thanks for tuning in. Nice meeting you, and sleep well and have a wonderful start to your Sunday. Take it easy. Do I need this? Let me make sure this is what I think it is. 家庭の生活の中で使う目的で設計されている、電気製品。Okay, no, we don't need to get out of here. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Dialects are my worst nightmare. Don't want to show up to my Osaka apartment with a Tokyo dialect because I started the wrong dialect. Yeah, I mean, but Kansai then people will understand Hyojungo. Like they're made to, and they can speak both for the most part, unless you're like really old and you haven't really gone out of Osaka a lot and you're kind of used to using like Kansai Ben. Then like yeah, that's one thing. But I don't know. Like, even like I found when I was in Osaka, like the stuff they say for the most part like is just like a kind of warped version of Hyojungo. So like like I can't really think of like an example right now. Yeah, I don't know. But like they'll do like yade, like I don't know. Instead of like desuyo or dayo, it's like yade. And like you can tell it's the ending of a sentence. It's like an informative, declarative thing, but like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of yapping at this point, but I don't. Yeah, accents and dialects are kind of tough, but I think they're also fun. It adds a layer of spice to the language. If you want to learn standard Japanese and that's your go-to, sure. But yeah. There's a good anime, Okitsura. It's about falling in love with an Okinawan girl. And this dude cannot understand her at all, and it's really interesting. So you get to learn about Okinawan culture, and some about it's like basically a completely different language. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't know. My favorite language is My favorite dialect is probably so far Tohokuben. Tohokuben, sorry. When I went to Morioka to visit my host family, they taught me some Tohokuben because they're Morioka, so like way up there, you know, not up in Hokkaido, but like kind of south between Hokkaido and I guess Tokyo. But yeah, so one thing they said is like ikuze, like ikimashou, iko. Instead of saying like ikuze, they say igube, gube, igube. Which was crazy to me. That was really interesting. So that volitional form just becomes be. Instead of saying like konbanwa, they say oban desu, oban desu. That was a shocker for me. But those are some other interesting ones. But it's like if you think about it, you it makes sense. Oban desu, right? Because ban is evening, and then o is honorific prefix, and then desu is just desu. So it's like saying like konnichiwa, because it's like kyo. It looks like kyo wa. So oban desu, like it's it's evening, but interesting stuff. I stutter often in English, so I naturally stutter often in Japanese. It's so annoying. I'm the same way. Also, in the same vein, I'm very socially awkward in English, and I'm also very socially awkward in Japanese. You just gotta fake it till you make it. But no, the best way to improve on that is just to socialize more, and I am trying my best to do that. I tried last year, I'm trying this year, and I think it's starting to work. I'm so happy I started this channel because I met so many new people, and it's a really good practice for me to speak my thoughts clearly. So I found it's really helped. When I first started this channel, I would spend like 5 hours recording a video, then cut it down to 30 minutes, complete transparency. And now I record for like an hour and then cut that down to like 15 minutes, which is, it's kind of good. Could be better. I wish I could do one-take videos like like Matt does, Moist Critical also, but he's a rare use case. That guy's actually just really funny and charming, and I'm just trying to speak my thoughts accurately, man. It's tough, but yeah. People tend to make fun of my accent, but I don't know. I just love to hear that because at least it means I'm speaking out loud, and that's huge for me. You know, finding a good embarrassment ain't easy. That is so true. Yeah, it is a huge thing to jump. You always worry about, at least I say you. I'm not trying to say you specifically, but I'm just thinking, like, reflecting on, like, my experiences. But I'd always worry about, like, am I going to pronounce this word right? Like, what's the pitch accent? I don't want to embarrass myself. How would a native say it? And, like, at the time, though, I didn't know too much about pitch accents. I would actually write out what I wanted to say in Japanese, and then it would translate it in English, like, in Google Translate, and it was, like, obviously, it was very clunky. And then I was like, oh, that's not right. So then I just got in the habit of writing stuff in English, Google translating it, listening to it, and then copying it, which is really bad. Don't shadow Google text to speech. Like, come on, shadow real people. But yeah. So I don't know. I got too focused on pronunciation really early on, the wrong way, and because I was like, oh, I need to sound good, or people are gonna make fun of me. But 99.9999% of the time, dude, like if your conversation partner's a Japanese person, they're gonna be super shocked, or at least very grateful that you took the time to even study enough of their language to be able to string even the simplest sentences together. It takes a lot, and it's kind of unfortunate that it's so normalized for people to speak English, even like foreigners, that like if a Japanese person does learn how to speak English to an extent and they come over abroad to like California for a trip or something, no one's gonna be like, oh, your English is so good, your accent's crazy. Like we don't do the whole Eigo Jozu thing over here, unfortunately. I kind of wish we did, low key. I wonder if they would also. Some people get insulted by the Nihongo Jozu thing. I wonder if Japanese people would get insulted by the Eigo Jozu. But I don't know, because I've gotten Nihongo Jozu, but then they'll also switch to English, and then I'll be like Eigo Jozu, and then they look really happy. Japanese people, some Japanese people, they're so positive. They're so happy about everything, for the most part. Most of the Japanese people I've met who like I have some conversations with are always so thrilled to just talk in their native language and then test their English. It's really cool. In the romance language community, they would usually call it the one speaking romance, and it doesn't mean the affection. It means speaking language from Latin origin and mixing together. Oh, good to know. I would like to learn the Tokyo accent of Japanese. Yeah. I mean, that's like a good place to start. I know someone, his name's Gabu, and he is cracked at Japanese, but he learned Kansai Ben, and he's fluent. This guy's cracked, right? I'm deleting you because I already have a card for you. And yeah, so he learned Kansai Ben. I haven't really talked to him much about why. I think he just really liked how it sounds, and he's also a big fan of comedy. And I know a lot of comedians come from Osaka, so I wonder if that's an influence on him, but I'm not too sure. When did you start trying to speak? Day 1 of Japanese, baby, when I took my high school classes. Don't do that. Don't do it. Like, we were trying to string together. My sensei, like, she was great. But yes, she had us work through Genki 1 and 2. Great books, by the way, but there were like these conversations sections in there, and we try to memorize them, and then we like rehearse them, and then do them from memory. And like obviously, when you like brute force memorize stuff like that, like I already know this, you don't really know what you're saying. Like you memorize the sounds, but you don't really like. You're not sure what you're saying. So like. Honestly, bro, she could have replaced. She didn't. She's a great, wonderful lady, but she could have like replaced those sentences with the most diabolical Japanese sentences, and we would have had no idea because we're just focused on how it sounds and stuff. But yeah, when I really tried starting to speak though was probably when my known word count was around 3,000, or I should say I had 3,000 mind cards. Then I was able to comfortably make like nichijou teki na Nihongo sentences. So, yeah, I don't know though. It's tough, right? It works differently for some people. Some people just never speak, like ever. Like we had another guy, Skits. I don't know if you're watching this, but basically. Like, same vein, like, DA Small World, bro's cracked at Japanese, loves kanji. This guy is absolutely cracked. And Skits is, like, in the same boat there. And then like Skits, bro said it doesn't really like. I don't know if Skits was doing like a ton of output. Well, no, bro did output, but I think bro hadn't typed. I don't know. He responded to like a native in chat, and like, it's just if you consume that much Japanese, you'll be able to like output and type, pretty comfortably. It just, it's good to have that practice when it comes to pronunciation though. But I don't know. But yeah. So people are going to want to speak at different times in their journey, but that's when I started. We're almost done here. Otome kokoro. Iken. Ah, nice. I don't need this. I don't need this. Basa basa. Basa basa と落ちてくる紙を止めるための木の棒が欲しいと言ったら、トゥーリーが木を削って作ってくれたのだ。We're so close. Something 人形。お父さんが木を削って、母さんが服を作ったというツーリーの大事な人形はよく見ると旗わらわら人形it's like Mugiwara. Guys, it's like a One Piece reference. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. One Piece. 時短少女禁断禁断少女 Oh, this is a good word. わら人形バサバサ禁断少女わら人形下克上禁断少女Zenka. I didn't know that, but I can read it. I'll read chat out here after we finish up these cards here. Zenka. Gekokujo. Mizuba. No. Get out of here. Zenka. Catcher. Wait, which one of these is? 釣りという姉がいるので、価値探せばどこかに絵本の、10冊くらいあるはずだ。I remember this. This is just wara. I'll still keep it. It's useful. 価値わらザリザリ。一方足を動かすたびに足の裏が小さな尿でジャリジャリする。Oh, that's cool. かつわらザリザリかつ生活習慣の get out of here. ザリザリなんかこれはいきなり無感じゃない？なんかsorry, why did I say mukan? Oh, still, I'll keep that one. Fumidai. Get out of here, we don't need you. This is the thing about having massive backlog. So, if anyone here, I'll re-chat in a little bit. I don't know if I've said this before, like in this stream, but I have a backlog. I think I did. I have a backlog of like 4,100 cards, which means I've gotten so much immersion in since I've seen these cards last. Like I think I mined these a few months ago. There are some words like I already know, so I'm able to like delete some, which is kind of cool. Yeah. To tread a nail to the sole of one's foot. Ew. To tread through the floor. Well, I don't gotta remember. 体重によっては踏み抜きそうだ。せっかくの小さな体格なのでおもちゃの入って 入っているカゴをひっくり返して乗ることも考えたが Oh, I see. Well, I don't know why I marked that as known. I did not know that. ゴロンゴロン。そのままゴロンと後ろ向きに倒れ、ゴロンゴロン、ゴーン。I know that. なんかん、踏み抜く、ゴロンゴロン。なんかん、踏みつく、踏み抜く。Bro, I didn't miss that. ゴロンゴロン。商売負傷。頭の痛みは、名誉の負傷だ。OK。踏み抜く、負傷、正番、踏み抜く、負傷、踏み抜く、負傷。Alright, let's go. Oh, we've hit 16,000 known words. Let's go. W. Woo! Alright, let's see. What have you guys been yapping about? Giving sentences in any language already formed is not good. Like, it's stereotypical. Doesn't allow someone to do language Legos, putting parts of speech together. 100%. Especially if it's like in Japanese, every sentence has to have, if you're going through a textbook, every sentence just has to have watashi in it. For some reason, you know? Watashi no, sore wa watashi no pen desu. Kore wa pen desu, you know? Instead of just going like, you know, like, you don't have to say kore, like, you just say pen desu. You don't have to say kore wa pen desu. Bro, oh my gosh. Yeah. Or like, watashi no namae wa Jared. You don't have to say that. Just say Jared desu. Jared to moshimasu. Not watashi no namae wa Jared desu. Why? Who else would I be talking about? Why do I gotta specify watashi? You don't. It's so, and these textbooks don't even like touch on that sometimes, bro. It's so, oh my god, it's so annoying. Can you imagine, dude? Like, oh my gosh, I might have to make a video on this. Like, just like the whole like textbook Japanese versus real. It's so bad. But I don't know. Right now, my Anki's up to 4,400 words, but outputting is very hard for me. Even saying the most simple stuff, I get too much in my head. That is so valid. I also feel like there's so much I want to say, and I'm like, how do I say this the right way? And multiple words will pop up in your head. And you're like, there's multiple ways I can say this. And then your brain starts like kind of halfway trying to entertain those thoughts. Like, you know, multiple thoughts at the same time. And you're not able to fully form like a full sentence because you're like focused on like all these different ways to say something, get a message across. I teach Spanish to English native people, and I love confusing them with multiple false friends word exercises. I really am the most annoying teacher ever. I love it. Hey, you got to put them through an exercise. Give them a tough time. I love it. I feel like because I know decent amount of Japanese, I know I'm making a mistake before I say anything, so I tend not to even say it. That is fair. No, that's fair. I mean, if you're in a language exchange, or at least the person you're talking to is open to correcting you, I mean, that's always a good way. You could even preface it with like, hey, like, I know I feel weird about what I'm about to say. Like, I feel like I'm going to say something wrong. Can you help me correct it? And then say it. Or write it down for reference. And like, I hate the whole using AI thing. But ChatGPT, Gemini, they are large language learning models. So they are literally, language is what they do best. So, I mean, honestly, yeah. Just do it. You know, that's also a way so you don't have to like talk to people directly, because usually like 99.9% of the time AI is really good at what it does. So yeah. 4,100 backlog. I feel like it's impossible if I have more like 250 cards too. Yeah, it's bad. I mean, like, I can show you my screen. Like, I only have like 100 something cards due a day, and I do 25 new cards a day. But yeah, you can see right here. So it says 4034 新規 new, so that's new cards, and then 7466 card, so that's total. So look at all these new. I mean, I'm not gonna scroll through all of them. There's a ton. Yeah, I've mined like 200 words this week, so not a crazy pace, but you know. I think speaking of something, you just have to pull the band-aid off. And earlier, you start, the better it is to get rid of embarrassment and stuff. That is true. Yeah, you just gotta full send it. Like, honestly, if you go on Hello Talk, or also I made a video on Ohanashi Kagawa. It's the video that's like a blue thumbnail of me, and it's like, it says Gaijin pointing at me. That's a completely free language exchange. I don't get a commission off of this, by the way. Like, just go check it out. It's free. I thought it was really fun. But yeah, there's a lot of ways. If you live in a big city, they probably also have some meetups for language exchanges. favorite part is when people confuse embarazada with embarrassed, but embarazada actually means pregnant. So some people say, "OMG, sorry, I'm pregnant." Said, "OMG, I'm embarrassed." That's so funny, dude. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. Oh my gosh, yeah. Trying to think. I know, like, isn't like the years and the word for like booty hole kind of is pretty much the same in Spanish, or they're not the same, but I think it's like anus and anos or something. I don't know. Yeah. And languages are so weird. This is why I support traditional grammars. It's not workbooks. People conflate workbooks to traditional grammars and taking those rules from grammars and simplifying and hacking those rules. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, for me, I just got like the base understanding of grammar and just moved on. Just started immersing, getting a more chill, realistic idea of like the language through like massive amounts of exposure. Kind of worked for me, but yeah. I don't know. All right. Well, with that, guys, I'm probably gonna call the stream here. It is. I always stay up late. Last time I streamed, I think I stayed up till 6 in the morning. We're not gonna have that happen again. I know I said I was gonna read. I think I'm just gonna. I don't know. I want to read, but maybe not on stream. Probably going to actually get a little snack, relax on the couch, and get some reading in. But yeah, before I go, if you guys have any questions, we got another question right now. Yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, then let me know. Happy to hang out here for a few more minutes, and then I'm probably gonna dip out. But yeah. Hey, yeah. Do you have any immersion recommendations for around Enforced level? Maybe something gaming related. Yeah. Let's Play YouTubers are really great. I'm always going to rep my boy, Pocky. Let me drop the link in chat. I love Pocky. I am probably his biggest fan. I'm kidding. I'm probably his biggest fan that lives in the city that I live in. Let me get his channel for you. He does talk fast. Like, it's definitely a learning thing, but I find it's even when I was almost white noising his content. Yeah, Pocky's sweets. I did see his group stuff. Yeah. I saw that group channel. I haven't watched too much of it, but yeah, no, he's great. But yeah, let me drop that in there. Good stuff. Good energy. Like, even back when I first started, I was almost white noising most of his content. I found it really entertaining. I still picked up a lot of vocab. It was so easy to like actually focus on what he was saying and stuff. So that's a good source to start at, I think. And then you can kind of branch out to other Let's Plays. But yeah, YouTube's really good. I would also check out stuff on Netflix, some anime, slice of life. So like Ishukan Friends is good. Komi-san wa komisho desu, or like Komi-san can't communicate. Horimiya is really good. Toradora is really good. Umaru was really good. You can clip this or something, or just go back and list it out. But yeah, those are really good ones. It's really just gonna N4 level. It's really gonna be slice of life and some romance stuff. But yeah, right now I am learning hiragana. Let's go. How's that going for you? So sometimes you just click on a random video from YouTube you like and just listen without even watching the video. Yeah, run down. Heck yeah, let's go. Yeah, like I don't like Pocky's videos. Like I'll watch them at work, but I can't. I'll either have my phone propped up so I can see it a little bit, or I will put it face down and listen. And I probably come across like an unknown word that I should look up. I don't know. If we're being honest, like once every probably 3 or 4 minutes. Like it's not like rare, but I'd like to say I've gotten pretty comfortable. But yeah, it depends on the video too. If it's like I like watching these like cave diving videos, like not the ones, but like a documenting like the worst cave diving accidents in history. I don't know, it's really really gruesome, but it fascinates me how badly these people are willing to risk their lives for a little bit of adrenaline. Anyways, they do some stuff like that in Japanese, some like infographics and in history stuff. Kyrgyzstan or something. They have a really good English channel, like animated infographics on like scientific stuff, and I love it. I actually drool for that stuff, and I tried it in Japanese, and like I've had to mine a good bit. I still have maybe 85% comprehension, but still a lot of unknown stuff. So I wouldn't say it can be really any video, but sometimes it happens. As you said, you did say sometimes in there. I didn't see that, so yeah. Yeah. Where are you from? I am from America, born and raised in Texas. Yeah. So, was mostly looking at Hanai Natsuki VA for Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, and oh, he does Let's Play stuff. Let's go. Might be useful for someone. Yeah, dude. Some VAs will just do Let's Plays, and they have some great voices, especially if you're trying to get into shadowing. Voice actors have some of the best voices for shadowing because they pronounce so good. I mean, they are like, their job is to literally have a good voice in Japanese. So they're some of the best people you can shadow. But yeah, I have a question. Hey Tony, what's up, man? Yeah, what's up? Let's hear it, dude. Ooh. Oh yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I want to do a 10-hour study live stream to celebrate 10,000 subscribers. So that's either going to be this weekend or in the near future. We'll see. Gotta go to it's 2 a.m. snack. Time for a 2 a.m. snack. Nice meeting y'all. Might join Discord group chat later. Yeah, for sure. Thanks for hopping in. It was fun talking with you. Take it easy and have a great night. Any advice for beginners? Depends. If you're like a super duper beginner and you don't know where to start, I'll give you 2 routes. Okay, because I talked about this earlier, dude. Some immersion learners absolutely like crap on textbooks. Like they swear on their mama's heart, on their mama's back. They're like, dude, don't do textbooks. Those things are booty. But like for me, dude, I grew up on textbooks. I love textbooks, like to an extent. I don't think you should like do them your whole study journey. But yeah, if you're kind of lost, let me give you the textbook route, because I don't know. I like structured study. I like having, someone kind of not telling you what to do, but putting up those guardrails so I can kind of like, let's say you're bowling, right? You can throw the bowling ball however you want. It's eventually going to hit at least a pin, like no matter what, unless you throw it and it hits the ceiling, right? But, besides the point, bad analogy. But yeah, versus let's say you have those, those bowling guards down, you're probably going to miss the pins if you throw in some random direction. So that's kind of how I feel about textbooks, is that you can't really go wrong with them. They've been, you go look at Genki, 13th edition, right? Like people have revised these books heavily to make them optimal and like accurate. So it's like you really can't go wrong with them. As long as you go through them, you will come out of it with a solid understanding of like Japanese at a base level. And then you're ready for immersion. So that's why I don't think you should do textbooks to fluency. That's like pretty much impossible, but you can do textbooks to ready for immersion to fluency or to being cracked. So there's that. And then you have just like the fluency, just skipping the textbooks, which is what immersion learners recommend you do. So you get like a Kaishi 1.5K or like a Core 2K deck, which is basically the top 1,500 to 2,000 most common words in the Japanese language. And then you download an app called Anki that lets you go through these flashcards and review them. And you do, let's just say, let's say 10 words a day. So let's say you go through 1,500 words, 10 words a day. So that's 150 days or like a little under, like 5 months. So you do that, 5 months of, stay for the good advice, buy for real. So you rep that out for 5 months. You come out of it with a vocabulary of 1,500 words in Japanese. And they're all the most common ones. So that means that you've gotten rid of all the fluff, the was, the gas, the word for clock, the word to eat, the word for to do, to go, to visit, to drive. These super common words are going to be popping up that if you get this out of the way, you can focus on some more nuanced words. And then also grammar. Grammar is so different in Japanese from English. Now, if you were a native Korean speaker, you don't have to worry about this because the grammar is literally 1-to-1. But you do grammar guide like Tai Kim's grammar, Yokubi, Sakubi, which basically they just kind of touch on different grammar points at a base level and how Japanese sentences should be structured, roughly. So there's that. So basically, you can either do the textbooks, then immerse, or you can grind super common words of Japanese, read up on grammar real quick, then immerse. That's the speedrunner way. But I don't know. I like textbooks, at least at the beginning. It really eases you in and helps you not burn out because it can be really overwhelming. You see some people really wanting to get fluent fast, and they will grind those like that Kaishi Anki deck. They'll do like 40 new words a day, 50 new words a day, 100 new words a day to try to get them all in like 2 weeks, and then they'll quit Japanese. And I'm like, bro, I've quit Japanese 4 times personally, and it's just like it's the worst feeling because like you quit and you're like, dang, I hate myself. I got to come back. What am I doing? But yeah, I don't know. 10 whole hours? Wowee, looking forward to it. Look, I don't want to take time from you guys, but if people do pull up for that, that would be awesome. Starting making sentence cards. I don't exactly know how to review them. Do you have any sentence card experience? Yeah. Oh, for sure. So with sentence cards, I've kind of moved a bit more to vocab cards, but they have the sentence on the front for context. But with the sentence card, optimally you'd be mining sentences that only have one unknown word. So with that, you have the sentence on the front of the card, you read the sentence, and then if you understand the word, like the target word in there, then you pass the card. That's all it is, really. Look on the definition on the back, and if you couldn't really get it without the definition, then yeah. The reason I kind of moved more to doing vocab cards is that, like, you get locked into that context. Like, let's say you rep the same card 100 times in Anki with just a sentence. So when you read, like, the first word or two of that sentence, the target word pops into your head without you even seeing it. And then so when you see that word outside in, like, in the wild, you're not going to actually be able to understand what it means because you're not really repping the word in Anki. You're repping the beginning of the sentence that you've seen hundreds of times. So that's why I switched to vocab cards. So you can just review the word, and then the sentence is there if I need the context. So I can read it. It's on the front of the card, but I usually don't. It saves time. But yeah. Right, I'm learning Eiichiro Hiragana. By the way, I am from India. Well, nice to meet you. Wow, all the way from India. Well, thanks for hopping in the chat. And best of luck on studying hiragana. And that goes for everyone else. Best of luck on your Japanese journey to your aspirations. And if people here in chat have already made it and they're happy with their Japanese level, then great job. Please join my Discord and tell me how to get good. Leave a like on the stream. And yeah, hop in the Discord and let's be friends. Let's hop in VC, chat, study. Yeah. Yeah. Background is good. Yeah. Are you talking about my background or is there... but yeah. Thank you. I'm very proud of this setup. If that's what you're talking about. And this, my new little friend. I'm not sure what to name him yet. That's true, but when I see some of my Japanese friends' Anki decks, I literally don't know the English words they're reviewing. I have to see it in a sense. Yeah, that can happen. Dude, some foreign language learners just like go way above and learn more stuff than natives know, which is crazy. We have some Japanese language learners like that too. So, anyways, I'm gonna hop on the stream, guys. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and probably just read from my bed. It's really like right over there. Kind of feel weird doing a bed stream though, so I guess I'll catch you guys in the next one. Maybe I'll do a 10-hour stream. I'm not sure about tomorrow. Might have to do some editing and stuff, but yeah, hope you guys have a good night, and I will answer this last question that just came in. Do you have any advice on remembering kanji? Should I focus on learning words directly from it, or learn the word then learn the kanji? Yeah, so I don't know about this. For studying kanji in isolation, I would kind of recommend against it, but Wani Kanji is really good. They also provide words, I believe, along the way that use the kanji, and it helps. They give you mnemonics to memorize them. But I think once you have a solid baseline, what I usually do is I learn the kanji combinations, jukugo. So like the combination words. So like, let's say the word for densa, for train, right? It's electric and then like vehicle or whatever. I already learned those kanjis. I learned them in when I did Genki, but knowing them already made it really easy. I'm like, oh, that's just the kanji for electric and vehicle. But like, you know, down the line, you're just going to, you may pick up the words first, like in hiragana form, and then associate them with the kanji. But I think once you're at a certain level, you should learn the words as they are written, right, in the kanji, and you should be testing yourself on the reading and the meaning in the same card. So if I read a word wrong, but I know what it means, I will fail it. And if I read a word correctly, which happens a lot, but I have no idea what it means, I also fail it. So I have to get the reading and the meaning right, because that's what a native would do. If a native were reading a Japanese content, they're going to be able to, one, read the word correctly and know what it means, which is my goal. I want to be able to read like a native. I want to be able to, you know, comprehend words like they can. So if I can't fully comprehend the word, I fail it. So I try to learn pretty much the whole thing. Hope that answers your question. And everyone, sayonara, oyasumi nasai. And thank you for watching and tuning in the stream. It's so great. It's been so great talking to all of you. But yeah, it's true. Thanks. That helps a lot. Good luck in your journey. So happy to hear that. I hope you guys have a wonderful night and morning, day, afternoon, whatever time it is for you. And I will see you guys around. So take it easy. And until next time, yeah. Always fun hanging out with you guys. And I'll see you on the next stream. Goodbye.